To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. 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 And here he is, the star of our show, direct from some sort of dark dimension, Pum'Kin Guy.
Hey, we're at the cafe. Where else are we gonna go? We've run out of places to go. We have to just keep showing up at our old haunts. How's it going? At least I have coffee here. Well, you know, the service is all right. Usually only takes about 2 hours to get a drink. Let's see, who's here? Megan Rex, what's up? Thanos, what's up? Grim Shattered Saint, what's up? Entropy of Matter, Zero Skater. So what does that mean? No skating? You. Ten Moons. Williams, thanks. 10 Moons, robot. Gonna start this again, all right? Thanks, Twitch. Somebody got a notification, so that worked. And I guess that broke everything else. God. Oh, yeah, speaking of breaking things, we saw Ralph, wrecks the internet or breaks the internet or makes the internet really boring. Whatever. Remind me that later. Silic, what's up? PG, my hero. I'm glad you have low expectations. Welcome. Let's see. What's up? Dark Artist, how's it going? Shadow Star, what's up? Disciplinarians, what's up? You know, what's up? Do I need to add that heart to the game and fan art? You could. You should be power-ups or something. If you're going to make a game with us in it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Where'd I leave off? I left off somewhere. What's that? Half-baked, what's up? Oh, half-blaked. Blake. God, why does everyone got to pick a name that's all dyslexic-inducing? That's very insensitive dyslexic. Not named Lance. What? No, not named Lance. See? Again. How's it going? You may not be fond of your pet heart, but one of you keep dragging it with you. Well, Pauline's being nice to it. And besides, it didn't burst into flames when we were on the beach, so, you know what? I guess it still lives. Let's see. Don't watch the new Avengers trailer. Spoils number things. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. No, but I've kind of pieced the Avengers together in my head. The next movie that's coming out, so it doesn't take a genius to kind of put it together. So now you're just sitting through dialogue and action sequences, which I'm fine with. And yes, I saw the Joker trailer. That's really. I'll get to that in a second. Let me say hi. Calipax, hi. Wick David, alert. What alert? No, somebody, was it you said you got an alert finally? Like, oh, Jim's going live, oh my God, that kind of thing. Yeah, everyone seems to have issues with the alerts, so whatever, don't fall over. You good? You're... Okay. Let's see. I just said bits, no alert. Why'd you do? 100 bits, why didn't it show up? Oh, come on! All right, hold the phone, because that's important. Oh! Thanks. Give me a second. I'm going to have to be right back. Dude, I tell you, man. Dude, why? Dude. Do that. See if I'm just trying to refresh things and hopefully it'll work. And then, give me a second. See if I can get it to. It's not saying it. They're not even popping up. I said repeat alert. None of them. I got nothing. There was that one that popped up and that was it. Why? Why would you do this to me? Ow! All right, it's out of my control. I can't. I've tried everything I can on my end. It's flipping Twitch. You know. Can never have a happy medium here, can't we? You can't just work most of the time. I only expect 80% at a time, robot. All right, Wick David, thank you. New achievement obtained. Stream started. Thank you. 100 bits. Blackbird, hosted. Thank you. Silic, thank you for the subscribe thing. Ellie, thank you for the host. Now I'm going to have to do this manually. Yeah, everyone's worried about automation taking over their jobs. Guess what? Not going to happen for a while. Not going to happen for a while. Macabre Cat. Hi, thank you. The bot has had enough. Yeah, what? Robot strike? Please, give me a break. You know, that's it. We're not going to pay you in oil anymore. What do computers use? They don't use oil. What do they use? What can we withhold from robots? Firmware updates? Not happening. Yeah, I know. Hi, PG in chat. This past weekend, I was out at a local con, had fun. Yay, local cons! That's good. I know, I haven't been a con in years. Got the auto host going on in my channel. Thank you, Wick David, thank you. Where did I leave off? Skynet, never working right when you need it to. Yeah, I know, but you know, if I said, hey, robot, kill everybody, it'll be like, okay, no problem. You know? See, that alert was supposed to show up. Flexiboy, forever. Thank you for the follow. See, now I gotta read them. I gotta read them manually, like just as what, 1995. I want to say 2001, but 95 it sounds better. Like your dial-up, and you gotta read everything. Hellboy looks good. Fusion batteries. Yeah, Hellboy looks good, but will it be? That's the thing. You know, it's kind of like an attractive person. They could be beautiful looking, but, you know, if there's nothing upstairs, then you're just like, wow, that was nice looking at for a bit. Glad I don't have to interact with it. Let's find something with substance. Speaking of which, I actually have better hopes now for the Joker. If nobody's seen the Joker trailer, and keep in mind we're kind of artsy, deep, philosophical character development type people, and I gotta tell you, that Joker trailer looks dark. Yeah, I'm not happy with the change of the makeup and whatnot, but I have hopes for it. I really do. It seems like it's gonna be wicked dark and psychological. So, what, you want another Suicide Squad? Oh, look, I'm the Joker. Yeah, you know, no, come on, that was goofy. Whatever. Should probably just like watching Harley smack things with a bat. The year is 1995. Crystals. What about crystals? Yeah, I'm sure the Terminators went on strike after getting their... Yeah, Terminators went on strike. The Joker's getting a movie. Yeah, there's a trailer out. It just came out. It's not going to be what you expect. They don't expect like Michael Keaton swooping in and doing stuff, you know, or Ben Affleck or any of the prior Batmans. It looks dark and interesting, so I'm on board for it. Because I'm not going to be that person that's like the lore. It's a standalone movie. Don't worry about it. Tomo, what's up? Repost, Pauline chat, I'm back. Sorry I missed some of the streams. I had to do a lot to do. There you go. Well, at least you're doing something, right? Big Train, how you to go? I can't drink or drive now. Come on. What? I saw the new Joker trailer. I'm on the fence with it. Yeah, don't think of it like, oh, it's got to be like canon. You know what I'm saying? To like the Batman DC universe or whatever. It's picture it as a character development film, which I really think more of the DC movies need to focus on character development. Because they've just been throwing stuff at you. Here's Batman, here's Aquaman, here's Superman, and everyone knows the story, but we're going to retell it without any substance. That's the problem I've been having with DC. So, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. So, don't try to change your mindset a bit, and you might be pleasantly surprised with it. And I'm just going off the trailer. And usually, I can look at a trailer and be like, garbage, and 90% of the times be right. This one, I'm gonna say I am cautiously optimistic. I do not get a bad vibe from it. Very dark saw it on Twitter. There you go. I rarely expect anything, so it won't be a problem. That's the way to live life, or just be like, I expect nothing, so I'm constantly surprised when something good happens. Now, that's when you expect really good that you're constantly disappointed. And there's a sub. Two shade. See? Thanks, robot. You're being brilliant, as usual. Jerk. Two shade. Are there not many Jokers in the lore? Also, one moon left. One moon. One moon? One moon. What happened to the moons? Did we have more than one and one went away? What do you mean one moon left? What happened? I keep up with all the science blogs and stuff. I didn't hear anything about us missing a moon. Uh-oh. Now I'm worried. Okay. Well, I don't know what the werewolves are going to do. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dark Knight Joker versus Adam West Batman. Yeah. Dude, come on. I know I definitely won't get the second coming of Heath Ledger, but it's nice to just see a smaller character-focused kind of story like that is being suggested here. That's what I was hopeful about. I was like, oh, cool, Grizz, I saw the Borderlands 3 trailer accompanied by the new release date, September 13th. Can't come soon enough. I'm going to try to get a Game of the Year edition of Borderlands 1 so I can play them before Borderlands 3 drops. That's a good idea. They actually remastered Borderlands 1 and released that. So that's the thing. Speaking of which, dude, this has been... here's the thing, because we saw Ralph Rex the Internet or whatever. Our thrift store finds this week coincided with us getting this film from the library because it's been on hold forever. We're on a wait list. Anyway, we got to see it. Not a big deal. But we found a soundtrack to the original film at a thrift store. And we also found a Borderlands Funko there. I was like, what? I was like, that was so cool. Yeah, that was just fun. Serendipitous. Let's see. Ace of Diamonds, 20 bits. Hello, PG, Pauline, and Chad. How are you doing today? I will be starting my new position at the end of the week and cannot wait to actually be able to save money. Yes! Saving money is important. Everybody save your monies, especially since the alerts aren't showing. Oh, to mine 13 moon date. Moons. Queenzillion, hi. Rip my bit message. I know, I'm sorry. What happened? That's your matter. Considering Batman used to kill people, I could go for that good dark Joker movie. Bagels. Bagel sip. Oh my god. I really want to get these fixed. Can we try refreshing? Maybe something happened since then. Let me try refreshing. Give me a sec. Gotta refresh the page. Refreshing the pages. Hopefully. All I could do. Dialogue. Give me dialogue. No alert, no nothing? I got visuals, but no sound. Visuals! We got visuals! I don't know if that's going to keep up, though. I don't know. Not named Lance, thank you. We're gonna be optimistic about it. The bots are on strike until you give it their demands. No, I can read. If I couldn't read, then yeah, it'd be a little bit more important right now. But, you know, I tend to miss chat, and those things I don't want to miss. Cindy bitch, what? Who did what? Hold on. Hi, all. Sassy Grizz, what's up? Pope Waffles. Wow, thanks for the 100 bits that didn't show up. Robot, what is this? Do I have to refresh the page each time? Doesn't even make any sense. I'm gonna go punch a Smurf. Give me a second again. Oh, dude, this is stupid. I can't work under these conditions. Like, flat out, dude, I am just... This doesn't make any sense. I can't refresh the page each time, you know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? Refresh? Refresh? No. Yes. I know, it'll probably work once now, but I don't know if, you know, so I guess whoever's next, it gets to show up, but whoop-de-doo, right? Not happy. Not happy. You know? All right, that's it. That's all I can do. Literally. I refreshed it twice. That's one more than I wanted to do. Everything went to hell as soon as Tech Guy quit. He doesn't do anything anyway. I'm so sorry we can't constantly interrupt you. I know, right? No, Dawn was actually watching last Sunday. She's like, dude, you got to raise the bits. And I'm like, why? She's like, because you can't get a thought out. It's like I was watching and it was just like you getting stepped on. Oh, man. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Hey, that one showed up. Pope Waffles. Testing 1, 2. Thank you, Pope Waffles. The previous one said greetings to you all. I wouldn't get your hopes up because it didn't speak it. So chances are it's not going to do it again, and that's going to be it. So there's an update on the current situation. We found what's wrong with the car. Your car. Why don't you just set it on fire and get it over with? My God. Solenoids. The solenoid is stuck in the off position. Why? How's it going to cost you $300 to fix it? That's ridiculous. Get out of here. Get out of here. How does this... I don't even know what a solenoid is. What's a solenoid? That's something like a mechanic makes up. Well, it seems you got a trouble with your solenoid right there. It's like, what's that? It's a mechanical thing. Don't worry about it. Is that a real thing? Online burials has followed. I guess that's appropriate because I feel like we're dying here. It didn't show up, though. I'm sorry. The alerts are broken. Good. I was supposed to have fun today, too. There we go. 250 bits from Pope Waffles. Holy Waffles demands you work, robot. Well, I guess that it doesn't recognize your religion. I know, it's such an intolerant bot. Maybe the Wi-Fi is bad here. In the cafe. That's why it's not working. If they all start rolling in one at a time and it's like bleep, 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 then I'm taking lunch, all right? Pope Waffles, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Doesn't sound bad. Wait. Stepping on you with shoes made of money bits. Yeah, I got bits stuck in my eye. Summer flange. What the hell is a summer flange? And pretty much. That's why there's like certain things when like the mechanics are like, oh, you blah, blah, blah is broken. I'm like, I got to Google this because I don't even know if that's a real part. You know? Yeah, the power of waffles compels you. Yeah. Sounded like the Inhumanoids. Inhumanoids. It helps my car shift from first gear to second gear on an automatic transmission. My dad was a mechanic. Oh, there you go. So it's a thing. They didn't make it up. Oh, that's good for you, because if somebody said solenoid, I'd be like, I think you're lying. The solenoids. I feel like that's something you go to the doctor, be like, yeah, dude, your solenoid levels are a little low. You're going to need some vitamins. Now with 100% more sodium. Solenoids. Wait, what? G Beanie. Twitch Prime. Thank you. 6 moons. Woo. What's up? Did Evie Demon tell you I am sending her a T61 Levi IBM Piper with Windows 7 installed and 8 gigs? No, she didn't. She doesn't talk to me anymore. She's just like, whatever. No, she's not. She's busy. We'll get her a laptop as soon as I can fix bugs. By the way, riding season is returned. Time to believe. What's riding season? Oh, with horses and stuff? They scare me. They scare me. If a horse can take down Superman, no. I'm staying far away from kicking distance. They scare me. Horses scare me. Especially the bright colored ones with rainbows branded onto their back. Achievement. Twitch fail for the umpteenth time. Yep. A solenoid is a type of electric powered magnet. A solenoid! J.P. McMillan. Thank you. Can we order those? How much is a solenoid just to have? I want one now. Everyone's been talking about solenoids, and I feel like I'm left out. Let's see. What the mechanic will get you on is a flux capacitor, right? Yeah, well, your solenoids are all right, but your flux capacitor, I mean, that's just to be like, hey, I saw Back to the Future. You're making that up. Maybe you could do that with a newer generation that hasn't seen the movies, you know. French toast shall rule the world. What? I will always talk. What? I will always talk to you if you would want to chat. There you go. See? People like us. That was the other thing we found. I'm waiting for Evie to show up so we can bring out the little thing that we found. Superman, no. He'll always be Superman. I know. The part of the car, if I were to buy it myself, is going to cost me almost $90. Really? Well, $90 is kind of easy. It's just the installation part that's difficult. You just got to move the engine, put this in there, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Engines are, if you have the tools to work on an engine, they're not terribly complex, at least in older cars. Newer cars, it's like, oh, well, you know, the computer needs a blah, blah, blah to tell this thing to do A, B, and C. And you're like, what? What is going on here? Tap dances on the ceiling. How dare you defy the laws of gravity here and get footprints on my ceiling? This is not really my ceiling, so it's okay. April Fool's Day was pretty uneventful. Well, don't worry. There are more than enough fools to not be confined to the one day, unfortunately. I did literally... dude, you got a DM wondering if you were okay. Somebody's like, dude, you haven't been on the internet in like 2 days. You all right? I'm like, yes. I know, guys, you know, here's when you worry about me, when I don't post something and there isn't a huge storm in my area. No, I mean, seriously, people were worried. I mean, like our routine, every Wednesday, we do a thing. I was going to say something. I forgot. Riding season. Here we go with a bit thing that I can't read. Riding season is a time to drive my moped once more. Moped? I don't have a moped. Laptop was given to me from a neighbor. It's near pristine condition. I kind of want to keep it, but nah. It even has a classic red Powerball. Oh, God, one of those? Oh, I haven't seen those in a while. That's amazing. That's like a relic. Did I miss something? Did I miss another thing? 6 months later. Okay, I got that. And Bill Cat. Thank you. Bill Cat. Enthusiast. Thank you for the follow. I would take it. General Repels, prepare for Scalpers, Borderlands 1 Remastered that came out today. The physical copies, no steelbook editions or exclusive decals and such. Just regular editions are, what? GameStop exclusives, so I hope you find out. Yeah, whatever. I don't need to buy it. I don't need to buy Borderlands 1 Remastered. What am I going to do? Come on. I don't have time for it. I think I finished Borderlands 2 a while ago, and I'm like, do I really need to go back and play 1? We actually found the original version in a thrift store for like $2, and we got that, but we haven't booted it up or nothing. Thoughts about Reddit closing down the AR gaming for April's Fool Day? I'm sure it ticked off a lot of people, but you know what? I don't really use it, so. Repost. Why? I'm depressed and it makes me spend money. Save me by sending the money so I can spend... What? No, that doesn't work. No, that's not logic for me. Streamlabs on the fritz. Yeah, Streamlabs is busted. It is busted. It is like, if you've ever seen the end of the original Terminator, you know, hey, spoilers in case you've never seen it. I'm giving you about 5 seconds to get out of here if you've never seen the original Terminator. It's like the end of Terminator where that little compression thing is gone, and it's like, you know, you're kind of like seeing the end of just, that's the robot right now. I know, it's really weird when you got to alert people about spoilers and then let them know and then wait and just try to tell a joke and just be like, okay, hold on, punchline's coming, give it a second. Whatever, that was ruined. Did you get to finish that? The Liar Princess. No, we're close to the end. We're close. We got to pick at it. I know, but Dawn has been using our Switch. Well, it's our Switch, you know. But no, she's been trying to do that because she actually, it's a little bit more comfortable for her hand, so she's trying to game on that, and I'm like, ugh. So, you know, that's a little bit more delay in me getting to finish that game. That's fine. Harley Quinzel. Harley Quinn! Hi! That's good. Hey, you're awesome. Oh, that was for you. Yeah, I know. Put it on your tombstone. Let's see. Did you know? Got something? What? April Fool's. It was good. You got someone on April Fool's. What, like a whole person? They just showed up in a box? That's weird. Sassy Grids, that's for somebody else. Newer cars suck. When you try to fix them, if you don't have a specialized computer or communication with the car, you're better off junking the whole car. Right? Isn't that ridiculous? This is why every time we go looking for a car, which we did once, we wanted an older car, less working things that I don't have to bring it to Geek Squad to get the radio to work, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nope. Nah, dude, next car, I don't care. If your car blows up, we are going to get another old car that doesn't have any technological nonsense in it. Unless it's a self-driving car, then I'll take one of those. But I heard you can actually make one of those. There's like I think it's like a $3,000 kit you can actually have installed on any car. Really weird. That I wouldn't trust. You know, what am I going to do? Go to the last Radio Shack in the United States and buy a self-driving car kit? Nope. I think there are at least a 10-year grace period on spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie in 10 years later, then you're probably not going to bother with it. Statute of limitation on spoilers. Yeah, but, you know, for, like, people who haven't seen it and just never got around to it, I don't like messing things up for people. I really don't. I don't. Yeah. Get a car from the 80s. Yes. There we go. You have an old Hyundai. You know? Hyundais are fairly reliable. We have very little problems with that. Alternator had to be replaced. That was about it. And that was after 10 years. It's got like 100,000 miles on it. Beautiful. Could use a car wash in there. Wait until Animal Crossing comes out. Goodbye, Switch. Dawn is actually not into that. I don't know what it is. She's just like, I don't know. I don't feel like I need to play that type of game. But one of her friends is like, you got to play it. So it's been this ongoing thing of them. Maybe I'll get to it. You got to play it. Maybe. You know. If you don't mind me asking, what's a game you would really like and or see a lot of potential in and like because despite the game itself being a bit rough? See, a game that's rough that has a lot of potential. I would go back to older games because, you know, when they released them, that was it. That's what you got. I would say Soul Reaver I love that game. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. But that game was rough. I mean, it was rough. That definitely needed some tweaking and a little bit more fixing. But it did have a lot of potential, and it was a great game in and of itself, but it could have just been pushed a little bit more to be super awesome if the technology was there. Pope Waffles! No. $5 from Pope Waffle. Ignore. Just testing to see if this is broken also. Yeah, apparently all money is broken today. You know, I guarantee you it's just my channel too, because we got a Windows update that probably jacked up some kind of setting. Man. That's why I never update. Never update before the stream. You know, so I get that pending thing. Pending restart. and then it won't take effect, and you get the little bloop thing in the back. Restart, and it's like you got to do it. I don't want to like, we're gonna automatically shut down during the stream. I saw that happen to a streamer, and he's just like, oh no. Thank you, I appreciate it. My car's a 2000 Ford Focus station wagon with a busted back window. I am right. Oh god. Not Anthem. What do you mean not Anthem? It's so rough and unpolished. Factories are using it. Oh god. No. I'm looking more at older games when I kind of wish the technology was there to make it a greater game than what it actually was. I would say the same thing with the original Alice. That game, atmospherically and everything, is great, but by today's standards, it's an eyesore, and the jumping is so wonky it hurts. That was a game that should have been just pushed a little bit more to make it a better, dark, gothic, classic game. You know what I'm saying? Don't use Windows then. Yeah. No, I would like to have a little bit of versatility. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to do stream with Linux? That's always the answer. Why does everyone have that answer? If you say you have a problem with a certain thing, well, don't use Windows. That's like, oh, I have a problem with my Xbox. You should be using a PlayStation. Oh, I had a problem with a PlayStation. You should be using Xbox. PC. That kind of thing. And then we go back to Windows again. Yeah, see? Circular logic. There's always a problem with everything. Don't give me an alternative that I'm never going to use. You should use Linux. Why? It's very versatile. Yeah, let me just scrap my OS for every art program I've used over the last 17 years. No, that makes sense. Let's see what else is on. Castlevania. No, well, yeah, okay, if you want to get crazy, yeah, you want to... I'll stick to Xbox. I love my PS4. Here we go. Play whatever games you like on whatever console you like. Live life and prosper. Whatever. Game that needs remastered is a seventh guest. There were a lot of old horror games like back in the day, like, what was it, Clock Tower? Fatal Frame. Remastered it. Don't remaster it. Rework. Rebuild it to be a great game by today's standards. Because I think that would work. I think that would work now. Especially in VR. Oh, please. Come on. You should use Apple. Oh, wait, never mind. They're scraping scraping the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, I don't even know what Apple's doing now. I don't know what they have no direction as a company. I feel like they're just like, well, what are we doing? Oh, let's make a bunch of TV stuff like Netflix. All right. Hey. That's what I picture the board meetings like over in Apple. Everyone's still using their old iPod, like remembering the golden age of Apple. We were better than Zune at one point, Yeah, remember those colored iMacs? Those iBooks were just such all the rage in 2001. Anyway, every system has good mechanics that work for it. I have a little bit of everything. Yeah, there you go. Imagine if they announced a proper Alice remaster. No, I would, if you have it for PC, look up some mods. There are mods for it to make it a little bit better, but it's not going to be spectacular. But that would be great. Maybe they can remaster it with the next Alice game they're supposedly working on. Oh, never going to see that. I think most point-and-click games are better horror stories than some of the higher-end games. Yeah, some of them, I guess. I haven't played a lot of them. Dawn is starting to get into them. So if you have recommendations, make a list. No, she's like, I could just do this and not hurt my hands when they're hurting. That kind of thing. I know. I keep telling her to go to the doctor. Where are we? Nowhere. You actually tried an alternative. What? Yes, Linux. I hate Linux. I hate it. I hate Linux. I hate Mac. Windows has given me the fewest problems of all the operating systems. Android. I would rather try to I would rather animate pen and paper and do still frame photography to try to put it together to make a cartoon than use Android, frankly. Okay? Seriously. Android is like the worst to me for some reason. Don't ask me why. I just hate it. Every aspect of it. I have no idea why. Dawn loves it. I'm like, this is terrible. Get it away from me. Anyway. I have, here's the thing. What bothers me about Linux, it can be good, but it's not. It frustrates me that there's potential for it to be great, but it's not. Okay? That's like an album that is almost perfect, but no. You're almost kind of more angry when it's kind of almost there, but then it just never gets there. Yeah. It's like having a car that can only peak at 60 miles an hour. Anyway, don't get me started on operating systems. By the way, I don't actually know who Dawn is. If I might ask, who is this? Oh, Dawn. Dawn B. She does the voice for, what's that character? Jermaine in the Foamy the Squirrel thing. That's Dawn. Yeah. I know I know I should kind of mention that, like, for newer people that show up, because they're like, who's this Dawn person you're talking about? I know, but everyone's been here for like 4 years. So I forget sometimes. Dragon Age original remastered. That's what I'd hope for. Concerning a lot of people still haven't played it because of its awkward tabletop RPG mechanic. Yeah, I don't think Dawn went to that. I think she played Inquisition in 2, and then she's like, do I really want to go back and play 1? And she's just like, blah. Hello, PG in chat. Hi, what's up? Light Nebula, what's up? Forsaken, Souls 1 and 2, and The Letter. Ooh, The Letter. There you go. Both on iOS. Really? Ooh. I didn't know that was on iOS. That's weird. I've always said Linux is more of a programmer than a user. Yeah, well, there you go. I want to use it. I don't want to play with it and modify things. If I had time to do that, I would be a modder for, like, Skyrim. I would make everything a giant pumpkin, you know? I'd be like, yeah, look, little pumpkin monster, rah, you know, and all the shouts would be like, hey, you know? The dragon shouts, Gordon, you know, that kind of thing. Lobster rolls. That would be great. Somebody should work on that. Pumpkin guy mod. Oh, I could do the voice. I'll do the voices. All right. Let's see. I haven't used the Mac since those colored iMacs. See, exactly. We have a MacBook like from, I think it was 2006, sitting there. The only reason we keep it around is because if we find like an album, a CD in a thrift store that has copy protection on it, the Mac actually bypasses it completely because the program was written for PC. Duh. Yeah, right? Way to go, record companies trying to control your content. Hey, everyone who uses a PC won't be able to rip this music. We're geniuses. What about Mac? Well, that's only 10% of, personal computer users, so what do we care about that? Anyway. Chained Rogue, what's up? Love you, Pumpkin Guy and Dawn. Hey! All right, well, tell Dawn that when she gets here. That's Pauline. I wouldn't let it keep using Windows XP. I like XP. I still have a computer using it. It's an old laptop, but it still works. It's ridiculously good. Random trivia. Came across that old horror film the other day, Pumpkinhead, and constantly thought of you. You have a horror movie icon associated with you. Yeah, but he's not really a pumpkin. He was just a malformed kind of person that's misappropriating the pumpkin culture. I'm just saying. What was his name? Ed Hardley? Ed Harley. Poor Lance Henriksen. Let's see. If you have a MacBook from 2006, you're golden. The newest MacBook keyboards are terrible. Ugh. Really? Like, I've seen so many complaints. Yeah, I know, but it's like I can't even really update the old MacBook. What am I going to do with it? That's the other thing I don't like. It's like their software is just like, oh, sorry, you can't use OS Leopard or whatever it is. Leopard, Jaguar, Koala, Lion. There's a thing that showed up. The Master Sphinx. Hold on, I'm going to have to read words now. Oh, no, it's in chat too. Okay. Good afternoon, my favorite pumpkin. Having a great afternoon so far. We paid our security deposit today, so we'll have to move back because it'll be easy. We live light. Live light. What? What? I'm assuming you meant live. What? We love light, so to speak, so not much stuff to pack. We live light. Okay. How's everyone doing in an auspicious afternoon? Is this afternoon technically auspicious? It's a little suspicious. I'm saying auspicious. Good vibes to all. The Master Sphinx, that's good. That's what you got to do. You got to start selling all your thrift store goodies. You can live life. Light. You know what I'm saying. Thank you. Okay, it was live. All right. Actually, you can still get money off older Apple stuff. Oh, yeah, I know there's a collector's market for it, but I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. What's that other, oh, man. What's that giant all-in-one Apple computer that they made back in the day that actually had like a disk drive on the side? We found one of those at a thrift store for $25, and we picked that up. Works completely. So that's the other Mac thing we have. And basically, I just use it for the screensaver because it had all those trippy little effects when you play music in iTunes. I know, I'm weird. But yeah, that's going to end up in the garbage soon. Let's see. Recycle Center, I know. All right. We love light, praise the sun. Ugh. All hail Foamy. Foamy! I fear the bright and terrible Daystar. Daystar. That'd be a good name for a movie. Oh. A lot of games on Switch are on the iOS for half price, so check before you buy. Oh, there you go. Tell Dawn. I don't think she has an iOS device. No, she's all Android right now. So, yeah, that's not going to help her. No, she ain't using your phone. She's terrible. She drops her phone at least 4 times a day. I mean, that's a rule. She got one of those protective cases that have literally paid for itself 100 times over. Like, literally, I would think she tries using that phone as a hacky sack. Because it just keeps... Poof, 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 poof. That's why she doesn't have kids. Imagine how they would look. Just got here. What did you miss? You missed broken alerts, and we talked about operating systems and the Joker. Okay. You could get that Mac and turn the shell into a cat bed. Oh, no, not one of those old ones. The all-in-one, it's very thin. It's like for the time period, it was very thin. It's like a flat screen. It's like a flat screen with the little CD drive on the side. It's got a big button that when you hit it, it goes, you know. It doesn't even have an HDMI port, so we're talking old school, right? Android is an iOS device. I'm thinking Apple. Then what's the other one then? Exactly. All right. Oh, then fine. Tell her to look it up then. Because usually I just hear Android. Where is that? Put the kids in the screen. What? Put the kids in the screen protector. What? No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm having an off A. You mean day? Okay, there you go. I blame the Joker for these system updates and bad odds. No, that's right. Fear the Daystar. It's odd because I'm the only one in my family that suffers from severe sunburn, and my skin hates it. Really? Very iconic in African American. What? Really? Wow. Huh. Yeah, stay out of the sun then. If you're burning up, then no, sun is bad. I know we try to avoid the sun as I don't like it. Put them kids in a case. Oh, protective case for children. Yeah, put some air holes in it. I wonder if that's a thing. Foamy car call stuff. It's fun to have and do. But I watched first, second season to know more. What? I don't know. No, that's not for me. Microsoft is killing off Windows Phone. So, yeah, no, I think that's dead. I think it's dead already, the Windows Phone. Everyone I've met who's had a Windows Phone, they loved it. They're like, this is the best thing ever. I can't believe they're not supporting it anymore. No. I don't know. I never had one, so, I was very skeptical when it came out, so I just never approached it. Game that has a lot of potential, was very impressive thing going forward. Seamless, what was it? Seamless space travel. Where is it? Where is it? What game? You just mentioned this game that's really cool, but you didn't give me the name of it. Took me forever to figure out that, but the Apple sure wasn't an Android, so process of elimination. Okay. I live. Evie! Evie's here! No, we're not doing the whole duck screen because we got police duck. Dun 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 dun. Police duck. Dun dun dun. I don't know. He's a little see-through today, but we found him at the thrift store. It's a police duck. Evie, you're like the chat cop. Chat cop. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, that's all we got. Evie, how you doing? I apologize. It was called Haven. Call It a King. See, I've never heard of that. Now I gotta look it up. Tell Dawn about it. She likes games like that. Cybertron toys. What was that? Magnus Shockwave. Some small figures. Try to get one per week. I missed that. I missed that from the Wall of Ducks. But you know what? While everyone's saying hi to Evie, why does Evie get so much love here? Like when Bloody Angel shows up or something, everyone's like, "Hey, how's it going?" No Wall of Ducks. Bloody Angel, we love you. Let me get some coffee. Hold on. Light Nebula, thank you for the bit. Hold on. Oh, there's another thing I missed. Hold on. G-Beanie, the alerts aren't working. The laptop, it's a 2007 model, dual-core built-in Wi-Fi, VGA HDMI ports, and a DVD-RW disc, including going to be modernized. Ooh, it's a classic IBM modernized. Oh, well, what do you do with the little red dot thing there? What does that do now? What's that do? You're going to send that to me? I could. I don't know what we're going to do with it. It's just basically a stream prop, but yeah, we can send it to you. Yeah, so let me get my thing. Hold on. Now there's another thing. Within that game, managed to conquer the galaxy by infecting all planets with a specifically engineered disease only he has medicine for. Of course! That's the way to do it. If people won't work for him, they won't get medicine. Ha! Yeah. Let me get coffee. Queen Zillion, you have to go soon, but we spend a unit embroidery things to hang up soon. Oh, we're getting stuff. Cool. Thank you, Queen Zillion. They will be funny, so I hope you like them. All right, I like funny. Funny is good. It cheers me up. Yay. Unlike the Wreck-It Ralph movie we saw. Let's see. Where do we go? Is the address to order foamy cult card still valid? What, the P.O. Box? Yeah. Just write down. We send them out based on month. So if you're like, you don't really want to buy a thing, you can just request one. Self-addressed stamp envelope. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. I'm not spending postage. Just send out cards. No, basically, if you send it in April, you get the April card. If you send it in March, you get the March card. So that's how that works. Let's see, where do we go? Thank you, love you. Evie, what's up? Got a nephew back in February and plan on getting him Transformers when he is 5 or 6. Currently buying some per week. Oh, all right. That's cool. Transformers. What was cool about the Bumblebee movie was seeing the early versions of the Transformers on Cybertron. You know, not like the Michael Bay versions, you know. But that was kind of cool. I like that. I didn't see the whole movie. I really didn't. It was basically, I like scrubbed it. I was just like, all right, let's see what are the Bumblebee. Okay. And, okay, I got a question. Now, the character in the Bumblebee movie it was what, Charlie whatever? Wasn't that supposed to be a guy? What happened there? I didn't even realize it until the name came up. They're like, hi, my name is what, Charlie something, Watson, whatever, blah, blah, blah. What happened there? I don't know. Cool, I was just asking because I wasn't sure. Oh, all right. Have a good one. Blue-eyed Lady Devil. Oh, howdy all today. Sadly, going to have to go to adult things. Boo. Adult things are terrible. Boo. See you Sunday. At least thanks for stopping by. Ralph Breaks the Internet, or that movie where all the princesses have the same look. Yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet. You know what it did? It just... All right, here's the thing. It was mediocre, okay? It was mediocre. I would say as a casual viewer, I'd be like, it's kind of mediocre. All right, whatever. 1, the Shank character. Very well animated. That was like the one character that stood out to me as being exceptionally well animated. Whoever worked on that character, good job. 2, are you kidding me with the dialogue in that? All right. Even if you're like 7 years old, here's my thing. I don't think kids really need to be kind of talked down to because they're not stupid. Okay, they're a little smarter than you expect them to be. They get stuff. You know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff that like when the dialogue was kind of falling into place, so to speak, I expected them to be jokes. Like there was this one scene where this gang of people, they were talking amongst themselves, and then one of the guys kind of breaks out into this like, oh yeah, I saw this thing on TED Talks, blah blah blah, da 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 da. I can't really remember what it said, but it made me feel a certain way, And I was expecting, okay, he's the odd one out in the gang, and everyone was going to kind of look at him strange and just be like, what are you kidding me? But we're trying to like, we have an image to uphold here, and you're talking about TED Talks and how it makes you feel. Yeah, okay. No, that's not what happened. Okay, what happened was everyone was very supportive of their emotional fill in the blank. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do not, all right? Disney, listen to me. Do not make content that is just touchy-feely garbage, okay? You can have your little message. You can be all little family-friendly and all that other stuff. But when it comes to dialogue, do not make it insipid, everybody's a winner and you're okay kind of mess. Don't do that, because that's not how the world works. I know you literally have an ivory tower you look at the world out upon, but no, we cannot have dialogue like that exist, warping kids' minds into thinking that they're winners. Not every child is a winner. You should know that. I was going to say something that could have been construed as litigious, but I won't. Don't do that. Get better. Do not talk down to kids. Do not make them like, oh, it's all right. You lost a race, but you're a winner. Please. It wasn't a bad movie, but I would not let if I had a kid, I would not let the kid watch it merely because it's almost patronizing in a way. It really is. It was very little funny. The characters and the parody aspect of it and the memes they could have done and all this, blah, 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 internet stuff literally fell short on every level. One character was animated exceptionally well. That was about it. Anyway, Incredibles 2, mediocre. Never saw it. Venopoly broke the rules. Never go turbo. Oh, God. Disney happened. They lost sight of the original movies. Yeah, and that's the thing. I looked at the rating on the back of the case too. PG. That movie was rated PG for what was it rated PG for? Action and rude humor. Parental guidance is suggested for this. For action and rude humor. Are you kidding me? That should have been G, like negative G. Like, it's okay if your child is not even part of reality and they're like amoeba stupid. This is fine for them. Okay? Giving it a PG rating is like insanity to me. Which, in my estimation, means everybody in society is way too sensitive. If Disney is rating Ralph Breaks the Internet as a PG, you got to be kidding me. I consider myself G-rated, frankly, at this point. I'm very, very wholesome, but I'm not talking down to kids like, oh, yeah, blah, 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 kind of thing. It's weird. Anyway, to Master Spinks, hold on. Fitty-bit. I forgot to mention, I introduced my boyfriend to, in Romania to Foamy last week. Oh, God. International borders. And already went through the entire classic series, Ruby and the comic style episodes. He's working on all the backlog of your VODs, Pum'Kin guy. I fully expect him to be done by next Wednesday at latest. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Romania. Oh, that's good, though. Thank you. Thank you for spreading the word. Hold on. Now I missed chat because I was ranting. You've seen the, no, I haven't seen a Borderlands 3 trailer because, you know, it's going to be Borderlands. I know what to expect. You know why? Because parents and kids don't want to go to G-rated movies anymore. Spielberg first forced a penis joke to get E.T. up from G-rated. Really? And then years later, he takes out the FBI handguns and replaces them with walkie-talkies. Oh, way to go, Spielberg. That's wow, how quickly one forgets, right? Yeah. Hypocrisy. Oh, hydrate pot, thanks. Just wait till those go on DVD, watching in the house and friends, those parents don't care, right? Beetlejuice was rated PG back in the day, despite the nice bleeping model scene. Right? That to me that would be PG. Breakfast Club was PG. There was a lot of swearing in that too, and a lot of darker themes as well. But dude, Ralph Breaks the Internet, PG, please give me a break. Give me a break, seriously. South Park touched on the changes too. Really? Damn, I gotta keep up with South Park then. David Lynch made a G-rated movie and people thought he lost his mind. I have an idea for a story where the boy enters an athletic competition. His mother helps him by rigging and cheating in certain aspects of context. He does win, but the main characters don't call him out on it. They just say, you know, you deserve it, don't you? And they'll start clapping for him with smug grins on their face. Yeah, okay. No, because that would definitely actually happen in reality too, because people are terrible now. Thank you. Habertrax, what? Repost. I have an old school Lifebook laptop that is made in Japan. Problem is that it is so weak it can barely run Windows Vista Home Premium. Ugh. May have a few older laptops being given to me later this week. Let's hope there's a lottery when the consumers are complete strangers. Yeah, nobody hands me free laptops. Good for you. Well, you like working on them. I don't like working on them. I can work on them, but I'm just like, you know what? I need a really good computer at this point. We were in Best Buy the other day, and we were eyeing this quote-unquote gaming laptop. Of course, you know, we look at the specs or whatever, and we're like, man, wouldn't that be nice? We're just like, one year. Human, go figure. Everything is rated PG now because the movie industry is desperately trying to get parents involved in raising their kids. It's not working, no. But I just thought it was very... I don't know. The only way to describe Ralph Breaks the Internet is very bland. It was very bland. It was a very bland film. Like, even for a child. I don't remember Monsters, Inc. back in the day being that bland. You know? And I had no interest in any of these characters at all. And keep in mind, I like the original Wreck-It Ralph. That was pretty good. But I didn't care about any of these characters. Zero. You know who I liked? Gord. I didn't even know he existed. The little dude with the creepy hands. That guy was the best. Didn't say a word. Other than that, I had zero interest in any of the characters. Characters were phoned in. Even the Disney princess scene. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, rough. I don't get it. Maybe it was enjoyable to some people. Maybe I've just seen too much in the world and I expect a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even surprised at the ratings being that much more controlled and censored these days with all these sensitive snowflakes. Well, that's the thing, man. You know? Sadly, such things are pretty real as well. Parents babying their children into winning, which only causes them to not develop their own skills. Yeah, well, that's the problem, man. It's everybody watching on the internet, and I know I'm basically preaching to the choir, but if pass this along or clip it or something, and not everybody's a winner, okay? I know everyone says you might be, but you're not. There will be a time in your life where you're going to lose, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, and it's going to make you feel like garbage. And the more everyone tells you you're a winner, that time that you lose is going to be more of a dramatic and catastrophic mental hurdle that you'll never get by. You know how many times we lost things? Constantly. Every day. Right now. Waiting for YouTube I'm waiting for YouTube to actually review one of the cartoons we're posting for, like, further out. It probably won't get monetized. Lost. Hey, YouTube, did you know I'm a winner? Why don't you monetize my work? See, it doesn't work that way. Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously. You know, then you gotta learn and you gotta adapt and you gotta figure out other ways around, you know, and just anyway, screaming into the wind, pretty much. The remake of Heavy Metal will eventually save us all. Yeah, when is that gonna happen? Ugh. What was the name of the oh my there was another old very similar to Heavy Metal, but it had like weird little mouse creatures from back in the day, like 1983. I think it was something roll, like Rage and Roll. I don't know what it's called. I just came across it. It was weird. In my opinion, when it comes to gaming PCs, it's better to build them than to buy them. Sometimes you can build something better than the stores have to offer by only a fraction of the price. Yeah, but you know, I don't have time for that, frankly. I really don't have a time to do research on all the parts I want to get and sit there and start building things. I don't have the time. I really don't. I shouldn't even be on right now. I should be doing other work. Okay. Oh, God. I keep missing a bit. G Beanie, I'm sorry the alerts aren't working. But when I get the chance to send you a computer or a laptop, I will make sure to pay for next day delivery, at least 2 days shipping. I won't have too many keyboards and RPG minutes. Oh, we got we got plenty of mice and keyboards now. Make sure to send you a fantastic revived PC setup or laptop and etc. Don't go through a lot of trouble. We're eyeing things. We're just saving for it. I appreciate it though. And thanks for the bits. Thanks for reading that, robot. One show that I think did have a thing of losing being pretty much a whole bunch of star racers. The main character regularly lose their races and have to really scramble in order to stay in a race. It keeps the story tense, realistic, and lets you know that losing is a very real part of life. I know, but nobody wants to lose. And repost that George Carlin quote, because I missed it. The movie you're thinking about with the mouse people is called Rock and Rule. Rock and Rule! Thank you! Yeah, no, I came across that on, what was some, like, animation forum or something, like, a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, I have never heard of this in my entire life. It came out on Blu-ray, and, of course, it's $1 billion now, because you can't find it anywhere. Fun fact, one movie that dealt with bullying in America got R-rated, and they had to fight the MPAA to lower the demographic. That was just to watch. However, now filmmakers are dumbing down everything so they can get a PG-13 just to get more money. I know, but then art as a whole suffers, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you make something that is gritty and dark and it deserves an R rating, justifiably so, then so be it, you know? But if everyone's going to go back and re-edit everything, then you get Once Upon a Deadpool, and you're like, what? Why? What was the point of this? I mean, I saw this movie, a better version of it, and now it's sleepy time, bedtime stories. I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, wasn't this like a waste of film? Like, just why? It won't let me clip. No. All right. Well, I don't know. Go back and clip it then, I guess. Rocky V never existed. Did it? I don't know. Because food is good. Okay. The robot is on spring break. Yeah, no, maybe its spring is broke. Maybe that's the problem. I know, that was borderline on a dad joke, but, you know, whatever. Losing is great for storytelling. If you win all the time, it has no value. Yeah, imagine if the Avengers always won. Yeah. So no one would be amped up about the next movie, right? Everyone would be like, oh, well, you know, there's only one movie then. Who cares? Well, I missed it. Where did I leave it? I refuse to watch that documentary Bully because of the rating change. It's got to be rated R because of bullies. Yeah, nobody cared that your childhood then was considered quote unquote rated R then. You know? All the crap you had to put up with. Yeah, nobody cared about ratings then. They were just like, whatever. Rock and Roll, I saw for the first time about a year ago. Fairly solid, forgotten bit of animation. Yeah, I saw the trailer on YouTube, and I'm like, the animation looks pretty good. You know, so now I'm going to have to go dig through the crates and see if I can track that down. I've yet to see Rock and Roll. I need to watch it, but you mentioned something a few streams back, and I went and found Dead Leaves and watched it again. Still love it. I love that. I love it. It's just so chaotic. It's visually impressive to me. Oh, speaking of visually impressive, what's that Netflix animated series? I think it's called like Love, Death, Robots or something. It's an animated series about different stories. Each one has a different art style to it. Some of them, it ranges from brilliant to why did they bother? So if you have Netflix, take a look at that if you actually care about animation. Some of it is exceptional. And some of it is just like, hello, yeah, no, this is me phoning in my work. Yeah, I know it's not good, but, we're on a deadline, right? Yeah, so a Netflix original, there you go. Pretty much. Repost. George Carlin said it best. Kids are like any other group of people. A few winners, a whole lot of losers. Pretty much. He's not wrong. Just a reminder, we had a X-rated by the Adult Video Entertainment. Moguls co-opted it for their movies, and the MPAA retired the rating for the infamous NC-17. Ooh, it's NC-17. Ooh. Yeah, back in the day, X-rated film was actually basically a rated R film, but I guess apparently that just, they had to change it around. Whatever. I'm so tired of every industry on the planet. I binged that. Love, Death, Robots. There was a lot of great stuff in there. There was one exceptional that almost looked realistic. Some of the stories were kind of hit or miss. Like some episodes I actually scrubbed through, and I'm just like, wow, there's some really good animation. Because I really don't have time. What about the Matrix movie? That was a bunch of anime shirts. Animatrix, yes, that was actually really good for its time. I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't know if it still holds up. Because animation's a little tricky as time goes by. Certain messages, ideas I want to bring across to my stories. Let's see. The lasting effects associated with certain people can have on you. Yeah. How fear can drive people to do bad things in order to avoid what they're fearing, and how you shouldn't let yourself become fully dependent on others, but also think for yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much life. That's what we did. Nah, man. Dude, literally, there was nobody you could rely on. And you're like, all right, well, I got to figure this out myself. And just, here we are. And so, it is what it is. 20 what? What did I miss something? Oh, okay, I'm good. Was a hyper-realistic episode, rotoscope, do you think? I don't know. I didn't research it enough, but it was done well. What was that one called? The Witness? I think it was The Witness. Yeah, a few stories are dead weight, but the first few are really solid. It reminds me of those animation compilations where people try to show off their work around a theme. Been a long time since we've had that kind of thing. Yeah, right? It's like nobody cared about animation. Everyone's like, hey, let's try this. So I'd say props to Netflix for actually pushing that through and, trying to do something different. So, yay! There you go. Netflix, Pumpkin Guy, original series. Come on. Call me. It'll be great. We'll do a movie for the Halloween season. Because every other company out there is going to come out with their own streaming service, and you're going to need original content, and that's where I come in. All right. The Master Spanks, what? 25. Have a question. What? Planning on speaking on tonight's stream of Alice Matters Returns, but I'm a little apprehensive because I tend to swear like a sailor when playing games. Any tips on curbing my language while playing? Do a swear jar. There you go. Like, frankly, swear jar. If you want to just be like, look, I'll put a quarter in the swear jar every time I swear. We upped it to $5 because we're pretty good with our filter. And then at the end of the year, take that money and just, buy some food for a local food bank. That's what we're doing, I know now it just seems like I'm being uncaring to, like, homeless people or whatnot because I'm trying not to swear. Like, you're being cheap. You could totally swear whatever you want. It'll help the needy. And I'm like, yeah, but come on, I'm not making a lot of money. So, I know, I would do that swear jar. It makes you mindful. So, if you swear, it literally costs you. So, I don't know. And then you could put, like, a little thing on there for a swear jar. You just increase it every time it happens, and that'll be like a thing. You might get some trolls trying to make you swear, but, at least it'll be for a good cause, right? That's all I got. Hey, PJ, have you seen the 1983 Twice Upon a Time? The animation style is different, and there is a PG version and an R-rated version. Oh, God. I'm tired of the different versions. Give me the good one with the gritty stuff. And no, I haven't seen it. Write it down. And Mazel, thank you. All right, where did I leave off? Modern swear jar. An empty peanut butter jar with a bunch of credit cards in it. Yeah, there you go. But, I mean, why not? I mean, that's like the best way to do it. You know, if you really want to do it, you know, when something costs you money, you're more mindful of it. Unless it's DLC or skins for your characters. Then you're just like, yeah, whatever, here, take my money. So weird. And I can never... Okay, here's the other thing. I can't understand why people will invest a lot of money in skins for characters that are in a first-person game. The only thing you see are your hands. What are you doing? Well, other people see you. But not me. But everyone else will know you're blah, 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 blah. But not me. I want to see me. No, like, seriously, if I got a really cool outfit and it was like all my streams were like this, you know? I can't even get my hands out there. Hey, everybody. Hey, first person pumpkin guy. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, because of vanity. Yeah, I know. Repost, what? Can you imagine people in this day and age reacting to Toxic Crusader or Heavy Metal 1 and 2, Fire and Ice Wizards, and Snowflakes would melt evil laugh? Well, I mean, that's the thing, man. It's just, why is society getting so stupid? Like, I mean, why can't we just enjoy stuff? You know? Whatever, stop crying about it. This is why, you know, for the 2 days you weren't, like, really active on the internet, you were just like, whew, sigh of relief. It was nice. It was nice. How about a I swear jar? Where you pay for every broken promise you make. There wouldn't be a lot in there. I'm really good. I'm really good with promises I make. I kid you not. I really am. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Almost like clothes in real life. Yeah, but you can kind of look. That was well timed. Why did this one show up? Almost like clothes in real life. Somebody bought real life clothing. Thank you. Dude, you can't get better timing than that. That was brilliant. Thank you. Why did that show up? Well, that's a different alert system, right? Huh. So it is Streamlabs. Streamlabs, you're broken. Fix it. You have 40 minutes. Well, no, do it now. I'm leaving in 40 minutes. No, but designed by humans. It's a different alert system. Hey. All right, so at least now we narrowed it down. It's not you, it's them, just like everything else in life. Because we become too complacent, and that's why we're dealing with the literal plagues and such. Yeah. But I know, I mean, it's just like, it's like I don't care if people are touchy-feely, they don't want to see things, they cry about it, and everything, you know, that kind of thing, the whole regeneration. It bothers me that it infects the artwork. You know what I'm saying? The art, cinema, music, games. Everybody starts crying about everything. And then the people who make and fund these things alter and ruin something that has a lot of potential. And then we're just left with watered down garbage that's just very mediocre, doesn't make you think. And then you're just like, wow, that film didn't make me feel a certain way at all. I like it. You know? And it's just like, this isn't life. This isn't life. I don't know how people function every day without feeling. Borderlands has skin you can buy, unlock, but you at least see your character in the customization screens. Yeah, but I'm not staring at that all day. I'm not running down, shooting people in the face in a customization screen. You know what I'm saying? Did I miss something? If I did, repost. I have superpowers. Good for you. Sounds like I was just learning to promise more times. Spookerville. I'm going to say it right. Spock Averill. Hi. Spookerville. I like saying it that way. It's fun. Rolls off the tongue. Witness me. Why? Are you committing a crime? I don't think you want people witnessing you. Unless you're looking for an alibi, which means you know something happened and you don't want to be caught. Now I'm suspicious of you. Enter me, what? 20 bits. In a time where all information can be found instantly, people opt to only go for parts of the internet that agree with them, then have an existential crisis when they see something that makes them think. I know, but that's the problem. No, because we've touched on this before. G Beanie, I'll get to that in a sec. The internet has created all these groups that everybody can identify with, and therefore it just feeds their perspective. So when they go out into the world and then see other perspectives, it freaks them out because they have a bunch of other people saying, no, you're right. How could they say that? And it becomes this like warring group of idiots. I'm just like, how did this happen? How come no one can think for themselves or logically debate anymore? G Beanie, I'm going to keep my naturally cutting fox eyes out of the garage sales and the local news bulletin boards. Why? Hoping to score a decent banger of a PC and they happen to be selling. What? So-called busted or not? I am terrible at reading these things. Robot, please. So-called busted or not, I will see to it that you get either a laptop or a desktop PC ready to do a bit of gaming, video editing, such. PG, this I swear. Yeah, all right. What we are using now, if you can give me a second, I can actually pull up what we're using. If you want to know what we're using and the specs we have, it'll take a second because, you know, words. Give me a second. So at least you know what bar we're using or what we're at right now. You know? Oh, God. I never look up my PC specs. Give me a second. Not a boot. What are you talking about? All right, I think they're coming up. There we go. Give me 1 second. I got to read this. Write it down if you care. Dun, dun. All right, the specs we are rolling with. Rolling. We have a, what is this? No, I got to read it over there. It's over there. I always go to chat when I want to read something. We have an Intel Core i7 4810MQ CPU at 2.80 gigahertz. I don't know if that's good. It sounds good. 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, that's it. What's the card then? What's the graphics card? Oh, God, I got to look that up. Why is it in a different spot? Oh, it's its own GPU. Okay. Hold on, I got to find that too. Where is this? Let me tell you. Boop. I'm working on it. It's loading. Oh, no, I see the screen right there. It's taking forever. Loading. No, I don't care about the supporting games. Can I just see the drive? That's it. I should just write these down. Where is it? No, that's not my thing. I don't know where it is. It's lost. Ah, there it is. All right. So, we got a GeForce GTX 870M. What was that, 15 gigs? 16 gigs? All right, well, that's it. So there you go, GTX 870M, which, I mean, the computer's all right. For a laptop, it's actually, I'm fairly impressed with it, but, you know, it's creeping up on old. Now I got to close a bunch of windows. I hope you're happy. All these windows. Yeah, get out of here. Get. Are we good? Are we done with tech support? All right. GTX lobster rolls. Are your PC specs potato? No, this is a laptop. We're doing this on a laptop, dude. Hold on, there's a thing. What is it? ADJ, what's up? Got to run more work. Got the custom physics editor finished and have added invisible walls to keep players from disappearing into the abyss. Yes. Nobody likes to disappear into the abyss, especially when there's like invisible walls. Oh, no, the abyss. No. I'm right. Thank you. Sorry it didn't show up, but alerts are broken. 870M. Yes, it's... Oh, God. It was basically NVIDIA made a particular graphics card for certain laptops. So it's literally a laptop graphic card. And this thing is loud. It's like a jet engine taking off in a distance. It's just like... That's why the noise gate is so high on your thing, because it's the room tone is just ear-piercing. That's why we try not to use it a lot, actually. Tinnitus. 19 moons. This is actually from last month. Been so busy, I finally made a live stream. Thanks for the vibes, and see you next month. Fabio Gump. Thank you. 19 moons. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a lot of moons. Oh, I might see something new. What? I've got to go for today. Orc. There you go. No problem with the comments. It's good to actually have people talking. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Try to enjoy your day. I had a jetpack, so I refused to limit the speed. Figs will just have to live with it. Yeah, that's right. Forget physics, man. It's loud because it's hot. Yeah, I know it's hot. It's like it's technically overclocked. So, yeah, burning. When's the last time you cleaned the dust from the fan? Relatively recently, actually, when we put the new RAM in there. It used to be 8 gigs, now it's 12. And that's when we just got rid of everything in there. So, yeah, it should be, we keep the area clean and all that fun stuff. So, it's always loud. It's always been loud. Even out of the box, it was loud. I've been thinking of starting a tabletop gaming stream for the World of Darkness. Dun, 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 dun. World of Darkness. All right, go for it. I don't know. Don't need my approval. Just do it. Right. If you say so, dude. You enjoy your day well, and give my regards to Don. Will do. Thanks. Still, no. Did you guys replace the thermal paste too? Thermal throttle is no. That's the other thing. No, thermal paste. Whatever with the thermal paste. I wait till it explodes and then I get a new one. Is this the laptop you paid like $5,000 for? No, it wasn't $5,000. It was probably like $2,000 back in the day. I will never spend $5,000 on anything in my entire life. I'm sorry. I won't. I don't even care if it's surgery. I'm like, sorry, I have a $5,000 limit. Do what you can. That is a decent laptop. Pretty blurping. Decent for a laptop. Oh, blurping. Okay. Can send you a solid state. Oh, no, it's a solid state drive. We definitely have a solid state drive. Yeah, forget about old hard drives. Oof. My God, I can't go back after having a solid state. So you can transfer it. No, we already got that. Don't worry about that. We're actually looking for... No, we're just going to focus because this is like good for the time being. It's just literally, I got to tell you the ear thing. This is why we got earplugs on our Amazon wish list and they were sent to us. So we literally use them all the time. I'm back. Had to get a haircut. You had to get a haircut. Why? Deacons of Death is a good name for a metal band. Yeah, they can go on tour with Ghost. That'd be good. They can all dress up the same. This is into Kingston 240 bit. You have to try to change the thermal paste on your CPU. Will make a couple of temperatures difference. Yeah, I mean technically we can do that, but I'm just like, do I really want to be bothered? Do I really want to be bothered? No, I don't. 5K is overkill unless you have a good sustained income. Yeah, seriously. What about $4,999.99? Yes, but that has to include tax. I'll be fine with that. Now, at this point, here's the thing. The reason, and I know this is going to sound stupid, the reason we got a high-end laptop to do like work and stuff on is because, and this is going back a ways, right? During the whole 9/11 thing, right, we got really paranoid and we're just like, we need everything to be portable, okay? We need everything to just like, if something goes down, we got to just pack up the essentials. And of course, for us, that's work. So literally, I want to be able to reach in, grab a couple of hard drive, and get out. So that's literally why we got a laptop, just in case something happened. And I know it's stupid, but in case there's like a storm or hurricane, a tornado, something like that, we got to get relocated. It's super important for us to make sure our work situation is mobile. But now that we have this laptop, it'll be fine for future use. Because all our programs are older, but when it comes to like streaming, if we're ever going to move into game stuff, which inevitably we will, I think, at some point, just to have fun. We're definitely going to need something a little bit beefier and something that doesn't sound like it's screeching at me, all day. But that makes perfect sense. Yeah, exactly. But no, because it was like crazy at the time. We're just like, all right, when's the other foot going to drop? And we're just like, we can't. Because literally I can work everywhere, anywhere on the planet as long as there's an internet connection. But, it's not going to help if I don't have a computer. You know what I'm saying? Besides, it's got all my programs in there and all that other stuff. And, yeah, I have backups and upon backups upon backups. I want to make more backups, so I have backups for the backups. I want hard disk backups. When you work on something for almost 17 years, you definitely take multiple precautions to make sure that stuff stays safe. Because you don't want something just like, oh, great, there goes my life's work. That's great. Can't do that. Anyway, Ghost is coming back to New York, Syracuse, and Glen Falls end of October. Well, that's perfect timing for them. Wait, Ghost is the name of a metal band? Like, that's their name? Yeah, right? How'd they manage that? Yeah. What? Got go, can't get anything done or even listen to the stream. My drafter won't leave me alone. See you Sunday. Later. Lost Pixie. Try to enjoy your day. I gave up on my hair years ago. Me too. I said, forget it. Let's see. Maybe I'll get more hits on YouTube if you give me like a blue wig. And then I could be like one of those hipster people. I could be like, that kind of thing. Try it 1 week. Enjoy your backups. Yeah. It's a lot of fun having multiple backups and trying to keep them all up to date. Question, do you mind if I ask what animation programs you use? I've wanted to start working in that direction, but I'm not sure what to use. Well, don't use what we're using because we're using a program from 2004, which is called, actually 2002? 1? I don't know. Flash 4.0. I kid you not. Flash is still around. It's very simple to use. It's very intuitive. I mean, we taught it ourselves without any tutorials. But what is it? Adobe still has actually bought Flash from Macromedia when that's the one you use. So there's that. But there are a ton of other ones. But if you're looking for super easy, super basic animation, there you go. I mean, it's easier than like, what's that other one? What is it, like Animation Studio by Smith Macro? That's another one, but it's even easier than that, if you can imagine. Plus, it works with vector graphics, so you're pretty good. You don't feel so great. Well, get better. Question? No, you already got that. Enjoy your... No, we got that. That's kind of like the one band that's just called The Sword. Hey, everybody, we're The Sword. Yeah. May I buy a backup? No. I pay for the drive and keep case and local backups lose info. No, we have backups off site too. We don't mess around. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Safety deposit box. You're welcome. Understand mobile. I keep a pack bag in my car at all times just in case. Yeah, right. Got to have some extra water. Extra batteries, all that stuff. I know, it's like, because everyone was so complacent prior to the whole 9/11 thing, and then it was just like, oh, yeah, stuff can happen, so let's get our stuff together. So, yeah, we try to keep up with things like that and just be prepared. Storms, all that stuff. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Black Betty, what's up? Hi, everyone. How are you? I am okay. Where did I leave off? Doesn't hurt to ask. Note to self, do not eat knockoff Thin Mints. Oh. No, I've been there. I kid you not. I've bought like off-brand Thin Mints. Yeah, they do not make you feel well. I don't know why, what's wrong with them, but I've only had them once and I'll never have them again. Yeah. We are Motorhead. We play rock and roll. Ace of Spades. Repost what? You have to go. See you Sunday. Big train later. Good vibe to all. That's what that sounds like in my head. Just like, yeah. Thanks for being here. Oh, good. Lull in chat. Get some drink. I need water this time. I've had too much coffee. What do we... I gotta tell you, why does, like, streams on Wednesday seem to go faster than the streams on Sunday, but Sunday seems pretty fast, but this seems faster? I don't know, man. We're already an hour and 35 minutes in. It's weird. Let me get water. No, that's coffee. Where's the water? There it is. Oh, no, that's weird. Like, I didn't have, like, I had a sip of coffee earlier, but then I haven't had anything since. I enjoy the laid-back feeling of the Wednesday streams. Yeah, I feel like Sunday's too hectic. I feel like more people show up on Sunday. This is just like I'm hanging out on the counter. I'm just like, hey, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the diner. This is not my diner. I'm just saying it's a pretty good place. We come here all the time. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's just very kind of chill. You know, it's not a lot of... Maybe it's because the alerts are off? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the broken alerts that make it seem less hectic. Huh. Maybe we should break them Sunday and see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. More fully engage with your smaller watch pool. Maybe that's it. I don't know. This is why I don't want the stream to get too big, because I feel like if, you know, the more people that are chatting, the more messed up it's going to get. Then I got to put it in slow mode, and I'm going to miss more things. And it's like, you know, it's just... Experience something new, trying to paint with a cat, wanting to help. Oh, yeah. Cats are awesome around paint. Well, on Sunday, a lot of people are not at work. That might be it. Yeah, well, I would assume that would be it, but, yeah. I don't know, it just seems very, very flustery on Sunday. I should come around more. Well, this is like, it's either Wednesday or Sunday, so, you know. You show up when it's good for you, between Wednesday and Sunday. It's like, wait, what? What about Thursday? That's when I'm off. Sorry. And there was something else that happened. Oh, man. Sega Mini. They're making a Sega Mini. I don't know why that popped out of my head, but it did. I don't know what's going to be on it. I think there's going to be like 40 games, and none of them I care about. There's something else. Oh, I was going to say something important. I forgot. Isn't there a command you can input that will put a certain interval between chat messages? Yeah, it's called slow mode. I could put it on slow mode for Sunday, but it's like, maybe we'll try that Sunday. Maybe that'll be easier. I don't know, but then when people try to get into a conversation, then it's like they got to wait like 20, 30 seconds between messages, and it takes forever to get a thought out, you know? Ironically, I work Sunday. I'm off on Wednesday. What? Ambertrax, hi. Bloop. You be damn what? Sega Mini, that sounds like good stuff. I don't know what's going to be on it. Is it going to be good? I like Altered Beast. That was like one of my favorite old school Sega games. I wouldn't mind a Sega Mini depending on what's on it. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what's going to be on it. That's weird. Oh, but when we were at Best Buy the other day, we saw literally a shelf of those PS1 minis that they were trying to unload on society. They're all like discounted. They're like, hey, look, it's on sale. Please buy these. It's taking up end cap space. Please. Beanie, what? Make sure you take a look at the Borderlands 3 trailer. Those songs in those trailers are my new addiction. And listen to them. They better be good songs. I'm getting very temperamental with music in my old age of 4 years old. Like, seriously, I don't know what it is. They better be good. Not like that stupid mumble rap song that they had for the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. Made me not want to play that game. I think I have a Sega in my house. I should have a look. You should have a look. Altered Beast. Spent a lot of quarters on that game in the arcade. Remember quarters? Sega Mini. Does it have Sonic? I would imagine so. Like... A Sega Mini without Sonic would just be like, why don't you just set this on fire and leave it outside my house? You know, that kind of thing. Sega Classics on Steam has Altered Beast. Altered Beast. Mumble Combat. Yeah. Why would you pick that song for a trailer for Mortal Kombat? Oh my God, it's supposed to be high octane action, blood, guts, gore, and all that stuff. You got this mumble rap guy who just didn't have enough caffeine when he showed up to the studio. Get out of here. It's fun to put my own games onto it. Oh, well, there you go. Sorry, rap? No thanks. Sarcastic fun. Where did I leave off? I already have a PS2, PS1 minis. I was thinking about getting a third, but the price is still a little higher. I think they were like $20 or $30 off in Best Buy or something like that. I literally think the store was just trying to get them out of there. They're like, please, please. Dun, 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 dun. But nowhere as many of the Carnival. I have vague recollections of hearing that. Spend almost $50 to beat that damn shooter. Oh, it was a shooter. Last boss called Token Taker for a good reason. Oh, man. I'm supposed to have high energy metal. Only metal, nothing else. Yeah, Wick David. The times they are a-changing. Didn't. Set it to emote only mode. Well, that's not going to be much of a conversation then. You're going to be like, hey, bagel sip. You know, root cheer. You know, what am I going to do? Just pog. Spent $40 after shipping for the first and $20 after shipping for the second. Best Buy is ripping you off. What? No, that's why you go in store. They're cheaper. Oh, I never get anything shipped from Best Buy. Right, change back then. Rap just, well, yeah. Some of it, yeah, a lot of it, unfortunately, is kind of crappy at this point. But, you know, it wasn't always that way. Near the end, I was dual-wielding light guns. Pew, 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 pew. Dual-wielding. It was like dual-wielding a duck hunt. Pew, pew. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Abertrax, what? All right, cool. It's drink time. Cool. Damn. You never say this, but the coffee was in the way of my water. Ugh. I'm drinking ASMR. Ridiculous. All right, next drink I'm going to have some coffee. I just want to stay hydrated because the robot reminded me, all right? At least one robot's working here. You piece of garbage. Yeah, garbage. All right, where did I leave off? Eevee Ducks. What? Why? I was looking to change the machines right next to the game machine, so I kind of just left the coins in the basket and dipped in when I needed. Oh, man. Also watching cartoons, because why not? That's a little redundant, isn't it? All right. Really, for sound, anything with high amounts of bass makes my ears hurt. I cannot deal with it. Oh, bass issue. No, I definitely... Certain sounds bother the crap out of my ears. I have enough emotes to almost hold a complete conversation. Lucky. I don't know. Aside from the global ones, what do we have? We have Psychoras. And then, yeah, I got to double check after the stream and make sure our Twitch sub is still up on our channel. Got to make sure that keeps going. I think it's good till the 9th, though. What is it? The 3rd? April 3rd! Yes. All right. Dun, 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 dun. If you like music and chickens, there's a group you'll love. Boys to Hen. You should have just said Jimmy's Chicken Shack. Or Buckethead. Folks call him Buckethead. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I've been to a modern arcade. Nowhere near as cool. Really? Where are you going to a modern arcade? Are you in Japan? Because they have modern arcades there. I've seen some streamers go in there and kind of like, you know, sneak their camera in. And they're like, hey, cool, we're in an arcade. You see a bunch of people just hanging out in a dark room playing really loud games. And I'm like, this doesn't seem as cool as it used to be, right? Today is the 3rd. Yes. My computer didn't lie to me. That's nice. 17 monsters on the upcoming Godzilla movie. What? How is there 17 monsters in a Godzilla movie? What is that? How is that even possible? That's like everything. Now it's not going to be good because there's just going to be too much going on. You can't have 17 monsters in a movie. Get out of here. And modern bathrooms. Well, you don't like those old school bathrooms in the arcade where it's just that one stall, the busted sink, and the wood panel door from the 70s that seems to be rotting from underneath because of all the quote-unquote water that has probably been splashed up against it. You could see all the paneling peeling off. And then there's like missing tiles and old cigarette butts in the urinals when you're like, there shouldn't be smoking in here, but somebody's doing it. Somebody's smoking in here. And that flickering light overhead that you're like, oh my God, I really got to get out of here. Somebody's going to kill me in this place. Jack Black did a video going to an arcade recently. Of course he did. Of course he did. I like Jack Black, but, he's a little bit everywhere right now. I was at the bar when they put in a new machine, and the guy left the coin door open, so I was able to just reach down and hit the button, and wow. And load up on lives to beat the whole thing. Wow, man. I always thought that cool. Every once in a while, I would see somebody, like, open up an arcade thing, and you can kind of see them just playing with the buttons and be like, all right, there's your quarters. And it's like they flicked a little switch on there to give you credits, and you were like, what? Every once in a while, there'd be a cool guy that went in there to kind of work on the stuff, and it'd be like, hey, dude, look at your credits. And then you get like 10 of them, and he'd be like, what? That was always kind of cool. I want to see someone play the sitar. Look up Ravi Shankar on YouTube, and you know what? Just thank me later. Now, even his daughter is ridiculously good with the sitar. I can't even mimic that sound. It's so unique. Last time I played an arcade game was at a bowling alley. Dad and his buddies played some minor league bowling. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you ever go to a bowling alley with your parents? They would go bowl, and you'd be stuck there, like, looking at the claw machine, wishing you had money, or just, like, playing the game they had, you know? It was usually, like, Centipede or Galga or Pac-Man or something like that. Then there was that one game. My legs hurt just thinking about it. I live close to a pinball gallery. Cool place. Really? Huh. Yeah, pinball machines were always kind of cool because you had to, like, actually have some, like, kind of hand-eye coordination going on there. It was cool. Like, ping, ping. Sometimes you had to get the nuances of the machine itself. I like this cello-like thing that Mongolian musicians play. Check out the band Hue. Yeah, I know about them. I'm not even making it up. Oh, speaking of bands of over there, Asian countries. Who's that? Oh, no, Baby Metal. They're coming out with an album again, apparently. I know one went missing, right? Not missing like literally they've been abducted. I'm just saying they're not in a band anymore. So I don't know. Somebody look forward to that, I guess. No, sometimes when I have information like that, somebody wants to know about it. So there you go. You know, the band brought that part of the world, and then I thought of them, and then there you go. News. You had to stay one spot. It had scanners over your head at an angle and at your side. So if you moved, the character would move. So what game is that? What is that game? Gotta go see you next time. Ellie, thanks for being here. Enjoy your day. Ellie. Waiting. There we go. Etsy. What's the Etsy thing? You bought more arts. You bought more arts. Oh, Astroller bought a doodle. That was sent out this morning, so you're gonna get it soon. Sent out priority. 3 to 5 days. 2 to 3 days. It'll be there. Not named Lance. Alert does not show up, but it says beep beep boop boop. Now you're the bot. That was a pretty good robot, right? I can't do the robot well. All right. No, it'd be cool if I learned how to do that. That'd be fun. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, well, that's important. It's like, oh, there's this game. Spock, thank you. You find out the name of that game. I am going to drink some coffee. Oh, I'm very parched. Did I have lunch? I didn't have lunch either. Lunch! Somebody get me lunch! This is a diner, right? Oh, this is a cafe, technically, right? Be a diner. Get me food. I don't like those little muffins they have in the plastic cases. That's stupid. Dun, dun, dun. What's with the scared panda abatrax? What's going on there? Josie is a more authentic bot. Yeah. Useless, too. Dawn throws food at Pumpkin Guy. Now Dawn's working. Boo. Boo. I told her every time she goes to work, I say, hey, call out. I was like, call out of work. She's like, no. I'm like, why not? She's like, somebody's got to make money. I'm like, okay. No, I'm not going to argue with that. She got a tax return, though. She got a tax return. So I don't know what she's going to do. She's like, I'm going to put this in a bank. I'm like, you're no fun at all. First Evie, and now you. We all want food. Who doesn't want food? Like, even after you've eaten a lot of food and you're really full, you'll be like, oh, I can't eat anymore. But there's cheesecake. Oh, yeah, I'll try a little bit. You know, that kind of thing. We all do it. Dun, 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 dun. Where did I leave off? Eat the heart. No. Dun, dun. Damn. Abatrax. What? I think I have a problem. I keep buying family-sized Walmart brand Oreos like 3 packs at a time. Yeah, that's. It may not be a problem now, but it will be one day. I haven't had Oreos in a while. I saw them in the store the other day. I always try to find like the single serving size that they have, where it's like just a single row. I can usually only find them in gas stations, and they're generally expired. I'm like, yo, I want some fresh Oreos that aren't expired. But nobody send them to me, please. We've been eating too much. Still going through all the food that Thanos sent us. Dude, a lot of food there. Still, I'm gaining weight. It's your fault. I had soup in a can for lunch. Well, did you heat it up first, or did you just, like, puncture it like an old-school high-C thing and just kind of... What was it, high C or Hawaiian punch that came in those old school containers that you'd have to use like an antiquated kind of thing to just puncture them and just be like, and then the other side so it didn't glug glug, and then you just be like, I don't even know if they still make them that way. I don't think they do. But your parents had those, right? Somebody had them. Anyway. Damn it, I'm on keto. I can't have any of these tasty foods. Keto. That sounds like a form of karate. They're so good. Yeah, they are good. Yeah, gonna make her with Bo soon. Yes. Need to get a frame. Yeah, not named Lance. I can remember. I gotta try to remember that. I don't know why you changed your name. It hurts my face. I'm not gonna remember. I gotta try. Not named Lance. Okay. Not named Lance, but must be named Astral. Okay, that'll work. I'll try that. I'll try to identify that way. Oh, and Capri Sun. I remember having one of those. That and what was the other one that had a little space bag you tried to stick the straw in, and you would just impale it, and then it would just like ooze out like somebody shot your water bag on the side of a horse. And you're just like, there goes all my Capri Suns all over the... jeez. I was never good with those. Never. Time to punch the clock. Abatrax, punch it with all your might and then get workers' comp for breaking your hand. I'm just saying, I don't recommend it. I'm just saying in a comedic way, it would be kind of funny. Hey, bro, I'm punching the clock. Oh! No, like when your manager says, dude, go punch the clock. And you go and do it. Oh, I thought you meant literally. Oh, my hand hurts. Oh, man, workers' comp. Oh, why would you tell me to do that? I was just trying to be a good employee and not get, insubordinate here. It hurt. It really hurts. Really, my hand. That's what I would do. Fava Flav, what? That number be a joke? Really? Oh, 911, that's right. I named Twitch years before Patreon. Sorry for it. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's kind of weird that it's like, yeah, you don't think about that. We try to have like the same name across the things. It's either, J.i. Mathers or Ill Will Press. So it's either one or the other. Beware of false prophets, however. It was Hawaiian Punch. You had to use a church key to open it. So it was Hawaiian Punch. All right. I haven't had that in ages either. I don't even know what that tastes like anymore. Gotta go have some bits. Fitty bits from Neo Wizmaster. Thank you. I'm sorry the alerts don't work, but it's not my fault. I really tried. I really did. Or police 24/7. It was very close to that. Isn't Flavor Flav doing bumpers for YouTube news channel now? Oh, God. That's well, everybody's a YouTuber now. Everybody's a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. Just waiting for a different platform. Let's see. We literally had someone punch the clock at my old job. They shattered the LED face and destroyed the keypad. Everybody had to write down their times. I'm sure people didn't know how to do that. They're like, what? I got to use a pen and paper? Wait, what? I don't understand. Sorry, I can't read your time thing, so I'm just going to assume here you were here for 15 minutes. So when your next check is like $28, you're welcome. Oh, man, that's messed up. Was not good if you had bad knees. Oh, okay, that's why. Bitch shoot, try it. No, that's not going to work. No, I want something to rival YouTube one day. Like Twitch is totally doing it as far as gaming goes, but it's got to be live streamed. And it's very difficult to live stream a cartoon. We're kind of doing it, but still a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? So, I know this is as close as we're getting, unless we get into face rig and all that other stuff. And I don't got time for that. Who wants to do face rig? It's like so inorganic. No, but then I could be a virtual YouTuber, like the 30 million anime ones that are out now. Virtual YouTubers. Yeah, it's bad enough I got to compete with everybody else. Now I got to compete with virtual YouTubers. Oh, God. They didn't have time to even make a person. Hey, we don't want to be bothered with humans. Let's get a robot out there. It's a YouTuber AI anime thing. Yeah, give me a break. No, it's getting rough out there. It's getting rough out there. Rough. I never even know what's on those posters back there. I really wish they would change them up. They're weird. Somebody just turn on those overhead fans, too. They've been very static and boring. Gonna get some more coffee. Fill up chat with interesting. I need coffee. VR chat pumpkin guy. I would actually, if I could get a character model of me, I would definitely do VR. Of course, I'd need a computer that could run VR, and I would need VR in and of itself. But that would be fun. Because then I'd be like, hey, how's it going, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, I'd be just surrounded by a bunch of guys playing female anime characters. Like, literally. I've watched a lot of VR on VR chat on Twitch, and it's just a lot of guys being female anime characters. Can I identify as a female anime character? Is that okay? I think it is, right? All right, I'm all kawaii right now. On the inside. I know right now I'm just a fat pumpkin, but, I'm a beautiful anime character on the inside. Ah, okay. Do you want to see the game now or see it when it's done? I don't know. I always like finished products. I don't know. That's up to you. Finished product. I'm a finished product guy. Such interesting, such much amaze. Is it? It should be. I hope so. Interesting. What's interesting? Why is everything interesting now all of a sudden? Interesting. You know, fat. You just got junkie in that trunk. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to see it, but whatever. I'll get a mirror later. What? Did the hole in your leak the information? What was that even? I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean? Squirrel? What is interesting? What's everybody saying interesting for? Oh, okay. All right, no, that's my fault. I did say fill chat with interesting, and yes, in true Twitch form, you literally said the word interesting. I thought somebody said something interesting, and everyone was responding, wow, that is interesting. Interesting. That's interesting. 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 That's my fault. I expected more, and this is what I got. They're releasing Batman Returns on 4K. Just saying. It's a really good movie. Entropy! What? Gifted a tier 1 sub to Black Betty! Hey! It's their first gift sub in the channel. Thank you! Entropy of Matter, thank you for the gifted sub to Black Betty. And thank you for being here to accept that gift. That's good. Now I get to thank 2 people. Yes. Thank you. Wesley, thanks for the host. You just had Oddities Expo in Dallas, and it was so cool there. Interesting. That could be a whole thing. Interesting. We need an interesting emote now, where I'm just like, interesting. Interesting. Dun. No problem. Thank you. The internet is a wonderful and terrifying place. That was the other thing about Ralph Breaks the Internet. They could have gotten really weird with the internet, but still made it fun and enjoyable. Why did they not do that? Why did they not do that? Oh my God, it was so middle of the road. So sad. The squirrel and Fallout pic I posted, I'm guessing you didn't see that. No, I didn't. Oh God. See, I told you after the stream I get wrapped up with other things and I forget things. I am sorry. Ow. I know, I'm a terrible person. I'm terrible. All right, we're just leaving it at that. I'm terrible. I am sorry, and I apologize, and I will forever. I need the hand for the interesting thing. Yeah, give me that. Let's see. How am I going to do this? How about that? Interesting. Yes. Interesting. I feel like I'm just resting now. Yeah. All right. This chat is interesting. Welcome to chat. Okay, can we get this out of here? Thank you, Pizza Gnomes. Okay. Let's see. Hey, how's that game and or movie going? It's just bits on paper. That's all it is right now. We're actually trying to rein back some of the work we've been doing because we've been like literally crippling ourselves trying to get everything done. So, and now you can use the special emotes and stuff. Yeah, but you got to refresh. Oh no, you already did it. Never mind. They concentrated too much on the Disney princesses to hype the movie. Yeah, I don't even know why they bothered. That was like a blip in that film because the rest of it was just very. Yeah. And like I said, I didn't find any of the characters really enjoyable in that film. Most of the side characters seemed very annoying and a little bit too, I'm trying to think of the word. I actually don't want to say, millennial, because that's like, it's a blanket statement that, covers a broad group of people, but I would say I guess, stereotypical millennials. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. You know, basically little crybaby, fill in the blank, me, self-involved terribles. Yeah, so that's what I didn't like. It was just all the side characters seemed just very, I'm just like, please get out of my life. Hey, PG, what? Mizzelle, what's up? Be more terrible. It helps you get in the mood for foamy. No, we're constantly at that stage. No, your rants are like, Bruce Banner. He's always angry, so that's why you can just kind of turn it on and off. So, not good for the blood pressure. I'm super glad I managed to wake up early to catch stream today. Yay, Cedric, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you caught some of it. It's like we've been on for 2 hours and 6 minutes. Amaze. Dun 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 dun, millennial. Since I was born in 1970s, I call myself a 20th centurion. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Hey, Prost, on a previous topic, now I want to quest you find old, gritty, and non-snowflake old cartoons and anime. Any recommendations? Oof. Basically, anything pre-90s. Now, because 90s, it started getting a little, like, it was, I would say 70% good, and then 30% bad, and then just kind of like, the table started turning. The closer you got to 20,000, not 20,000, 2,000, I know, I'm tired. What do you want from me? And then it started getting weird. But like Ren and Stimpy was super gritty and weird. I'm sure everyone else has got better recommendations than that, but there was a lot of weird, gritty stuff out there, you know. And it was literally for kids. Like Animaniacs had some like, I guess higher aged humor to it. Same thing with Pinky and the Brain. And these were like after school cartoons that were perfectly fine, you know. But now they would be like PG-13, parental guidance suggested. Wait, what? Oh. Ralph should have gone down an alley, and it's just Disney fan art, right? "Quote unquote" fan art. Yeah. Even that drop to the whatever. What do they say? Dark web in that movie was a little lackluster. And I know it's a movie geared towards kids. You don't want to be too whoa, that kind of thing. But you could definitely put subtle context that adults would get and kids wouldn't realize until they watched it 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? That's how cartoons should be made, especially if they're geared towards kids. Because you want them to come back to that years later and be like, oh my God, I had no idea they put that in there. You know, that kind of thing. After the table started turning, then my stomach turned too. That's fine. I would suggest finding cartoons from between 1900 and 1990. Yeah, well, that's kind of a broad thing. But, late 70s cartoons were pretty, there were ones geared towards adults. Like, what if they made a movie like Cool World or Roger Rabbit now? Don't you think people would be, like, offended by that? Because there's, like, certain content in there. You'd be like, oh, my God, you can, cartoons, no. That kind of thing. I think people would be offended. Like, Cool World was just, oof. That was kind of just weird and dreadful at the same time. But fun and bizarre. It was such an oddity. You start at 11 a.m. for me on Wednesday. What? What galaxy are you in? God. Dun, 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 dun. Gal Gadot voice was bland and she didn't try. Oh, yeah, I thought that was her. It seemed very phoned in. It sounded like her, and I'm like, oh, well, way to go. Yeah, that was kind of lame. Anything by Ralph Baskey. I think it's Bashki. Bashki. Yeah, definitely a lot of the plot content will be changed for the more modern audience. I don't like that term, more modern. It seems as if they've progressed further when in actuality they haven't. Oh, it's a more modern audience. No, if this is modern, then the future is going to be terrible. Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, I know about the rules. Keep the rules out of here. Cool World was originally written as a horror movie, but the studio decided to take it in a different direction. Oh, come on. That would have been great as a horror movie. Oh, Stupid studios. Regressive. Yes, for a regressive audience. God, please make a foamy cartoon just so everyone can cry about it and complain. It would literally be the squirrel just berating the audience, I think, for about 2.5 hours. You know? I don't think people would appreciate it. But, hey, it's one of those movies that needs to be put out there at this point. Achievements would be okay if they gave discounts to other video games. What? No. What are you talking? No. Anything by Don Bluth would probably not go over. Audience would not go well over. Would not go over well with audiences today. American Tail is just a Twitter controversy waiting. Really? I don't really remember much about that. Huh. I got to rewatch it. Yeah, it's like if you go back and watch stuff is in the uber sensitive kind of mode people are in today, you'd probably be like, Come on, what about the... I'm trying to think. It's like, I don't know, whatever. Everyone out there too sensitive. Stop it. Same thing happened with The Mask since it was supposed to be a horror movie as well. Oh, ruining everything. The only Don Bluth cartoon that wouldn't need editing for quote-unquote modern audiences is a troll in Central Park. And even they would be edgy or for violence against... Oh, yeah, the quote-unquote violence against kid thing is just like really... Like, because there's a couple of games under fire now because they have zombie kids in it. And now it's like, of course, you have to take out the zombie kids. People are complaining about that. It's like, what, you think kids wouldn't be affected by a zombie virus? I mean, that's like weird to me. Everyone's up in arms about that. How could you do that? They're zombies, you know? And there's zombie dogs. You didn't have a problem with that in Resident Evil. Huh? Yeah. Huh? What's that? Oh, yeah. Think about all the complaints there would have been about Princess Daphne's outfit from Dragon's Lair. Yeah, that was kind of that was a little revealing. Same thing with what was it, Space Ace? I saw clips of that too recently, and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I know you can't have what I guess what's that term? Damsel in distress archetype anymore. Because then it's implying that there's like a female character is weak. Some of them are. Yeah, that's part of the world. Just like guys. There are some guys who just are not able to handle stuff. And some that can. You know, everyone's worried about tropes. Troll in Central Park is terrible. I've never seen it. I guess we will see once Dragon's Lair movie is done. That's gonna be terrible, and I say that because they're probably gonna edit the stuffing out of it, you know, or they're gonna switch it. The Solanaris, what? Thank you for the fitty. What? Have a good day. Gonna get kiddos and paint. Ooh, good. Painting's good. Be creative. Make something awesome. I hate that they're remaking The Craft. Yeah, that's gonna be dreadful. Dreadful remake. Yeah, keep the remakes coming. Can't wait for that Mario movie then. Princess Peach will be a muscle-bound heart. Yeah, right. Can you imagine? How's that gonna work? Yeah, maybe Mario will be the one getting abducted, and Princess Peach will have to save him. I don't know. Why is Japan like the last bastion of just quirky art? It seems weird. It's like they have a weird cultural thing. They're like, I think they're a little bit more civilized, so there's a not so much a disconnect from, you know, hey, it's a cartoon. This is not reality. And then people are like, oh yeah, we get that. And then when it comes over to the States, they're like, how could you make that? Nah, it's a cartoon. It's not reality. But still, it's a cartoon. It's not reality. I don't know, man. It's like I shouldn't have to worry about that in the future, but, you know, you guys are going to be very bored in the next 20 years. You'll be streaming later. Good for you. Be creative. Okay, perfect example. Last week I showed my wife Flight of the Navigator Disney movie, by the way. The part where the robot says, hey, Blimpo. Oink, oink. People today would lose their mind. Flippin'. No, I could say flippin'. Okay. lose their flipping minds. They would be protesting burnings. Oh, because fat jokes. Can't have fat jokes. No. You're body shaming. Shut up. There was a zombie children in Dawn of the Dead remake, and no one complained about that back in the day. Besides, have you seen Kids? I'd argue they're already zombies staring at their phones. Yeah, pretty much. But, this day and age, it is just, I don't know, man. I know, it's starting to get down, though, so let's lighten it up. I know, I think more people, hey, if you're a creative person out there, make more content that actually pushes the envelope a little bit, all right? Everyone's so worried about everyone being desensitized by stuff in like violence in video games and media back in the day, and now everyone is just, you figured we'd be desensitized by it by now, now we're just super shocked by it, however little it is. Rose Gaming, 7 moons, thank you, with the letter H, thank you. I'm assuming you meant hi. Hello, thank you. Sorry the alerts don't work because internet. Capcom removed the God rays covering the naked lady butt in the last update to her Devil May Cry. Yay! Because you know what? That's the worst thing that anyone could create is a pixelated version of the human body and a part that people generally are not offended by. Yeah, you want to cover that up because, butts. Come on. The only time you should cover up a butt is if there's something going in or out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're at the doctor's office. You don't really want to see that when they're checking things out. Or if you're in the bathroom and things are going the other way. Especially after like tacos. No. That's when you put the black bars and the sun rays over it. I'm working to build a totally open source world around the things I started. What? The things I started in a world I call Mystica. Mystica. It's a mystical world. Make it good. Dawn of the Dead remake was ultra violent. It had zombified pregnant lady. To be fair, the last time we got something as effed up as that was Aliens vs. Predator. Requiem, which was only just 5 to 6 years ago. Don't know if that film not being censored or banned is a good thing. I don't know, but you got to have those messed up moments in media to just be like, oh, you shouldn't have that reaction when somebody, calls somebody like fat or something. Oh, like, dude, you're fat. What? It's not literally like I chopped off the head of a small person. You know what I'm saying? It's like dialogue should not be shocking in this day and age. I always thought that the internet would desensitize people as well. It's like back in the day when, people grew up on all that violent content in media. You figured people would see enough of it on the internet to just be like, whatever. And they're not even seeing the made up stuff. They're seeing the real stuff where people are, the dash cams of people exploding on the highway and stuff like that. And you're like, so you're worried about a cartoon and it's female characters' clothing, but your kid is watching dash cams from Russia where trucks are exploding. You're fine with this. Yeah. That always confused me too. The most offensive thing in all of content creation is a naked body. But you know what? Seeing somebody's body get maimed, stabbed, burned, defiled, all that other stuff is perfectly fine. But if you just see it sitting there naked, that's the offensive thing, I know, it's like an age-old argument. It's like there's no logic to it. I don't understand. No one saw my animal. What? Oh, animal butts. What? My memory sucks. What? That's over a decade. What? My bad. Working on a few things to get going. Would be a new style video series to start with. Still looking for a few things to make it work out. Make it work. You can do it. Whenever just be silly and take real news as ideas. There are plenty of just funny crap I can use. Yeah, start with Florida and work your way up. Like if you're gonna look for weird news stories to base something off of, start with Florida always. Even anime is being affected. Fairy Tail had a scene where the main female character gets bloopy bloop. Leaving her underwear. Yet she's covered by the mascot of the show. I get if she's naked, but they were wearing underwear. So even they're covering up underwear as well. Why are everyone? Oh God. I don't know. I feel like we're in the dark ages of some kind of weird PC crusade, where everything has to be just so because of some higher moral ground, and I'm like, how does this happen? I don't know, man. You guys are just making life unenjoyable out there. I'm just letting you know. The more you clamp down on stuff, the less enjoyable it's going to be, and then you're just going to sit around complaining that nothing's cool anymore because you ruined it. That's how it will go. Anyway, not the first person to say, look at Florida when giving me a direction to look for funny news. Yeah, that's like where you start. Like in the entirety of the globe, that's where you start. I had an idea for a short film set in a world where everything is legal. That would be called The Purge. Let's see. No, Victorian Dark Ages were more nude friendly. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Underwear is the same as a bikini, but no one freaks out. Yeah, that is a good point, though. I mean, like, in all seriousness, that is kind of like the same thing. So, what's the problem? I think it's because it's probably where underwear is considered intimates, that kind of thing, where a bikini is just, it's a bikini. I know. It doesn't make sense to me either, but I'm just saying that's probably what they're going for, Everything is ruined. Yeah. Censor beach people, right? Yeah, we can't have any beach scenes anymore because people have bikinis. The invention of political incorrectness. I want political incorrectness. I want that to just be a thing. Like, I want a genre of political incorrect content that can still get monetized, please. Because I'd be the first in that category, I swear. You have no idea how much I would just love to just let loose. You think our rants are just like, what? You think the squirrel rants are bad now? I mean, my God. Dude. Ooh. Pendulum has swung too far. Yeah, I know. It does seem like we're gravitating more towards old school Puritan laws somehow, but people are less religious now than they have ever been. So I don't know where this morality comes from when everyone's claiming to be an atheist. Where are your morals coming from? Honestly, I keep saying this over and over again, and I got to say it one more time. I think people are so static-minded because they're on so much medications that anything that makes them think is offensive. So whether they feel something from seeing something that has nudity or violence or a word they may find offensive, I think they react even more so because they're not used to just feeling anything. So when they feel something, it's 100 times more than it should be. So that's why everyone is super sensitive and they're la, 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 la. I don't want to see it or hear it or know about it. That kind of thing. I really think that's it. This is the basic idea. Oh, man, there's the words I got to read now. How do you tell people to be comfortable and confident in their bodies when it must be covered up and never seen at any cost, right? I know. No, you should be proud of your body. Just don't show it to anybody ever because it's gross, according to media. Let's see. This is a basic idea. Supply this guy to go to the food store, to go to the side, going to walk down the street, stop, oh, God, I can't read it like that. Heroin, a guy, his family, full cars for his husband, his kids, leave the roses, his car, the size of roses, good roses, stuff would be, I have more ideas for stuff, but it would violate terms of service. I think saying hello the wrong way would violate terms of service now. Like if I went up to Pauline, and just kind of hunched over her shoulder and I was like, hello, an all weird kind of thing. I'm just saying hello, just how you say it. What if that's my way? And all of a sudden I'm considered some kind of weird, aggressive creeper. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. That's why we need a platform where you can just do whatever you want, but still be able to make some kind of money. It's so difficult. It's fake morality. I know it's not. It's morality based on their personal ability to cope with things. That's not morality. That's just psychotic behavior, frankly. Dude, I've said this before. If I could complain and ban anything I didn't like, wow. Dude, there would be a list longer than Santa Claus's, name list or whatever you want to call it. Can you say Santa anymore? Probably not. And it would be crazy. But I've always felt it is not my place to censor anything in any capacity. I could complain about it. I could dislike it, choose not to view it, but I never for once think it shouldn't exist. Unless it's really, 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 really bad. And we all know what standards of bad is. Stuff that has to deal with kids being abused, etc., and stuff with animals being abused, etc. That's it. Those are like my two things. Oh, and the whole race thing. Because that's bad. Deliberately hateful stuff. I would say poking jokes at different nationalities and whatever. That should be fine too. You're Italian. You know how many jokes you've heard about Italians? You're fine with that. It's called the sense of humor. Look it up. Google search. Hey, Google, what's a sense of humor? A sense of humor is when, probably get banned. Yeah. You get milk. You get milk? Why? Did you do all your homework? Did you get a gold star in your test? Is that why you get milk? I don't know how that works. I'm getting tired of folk begging for what? It's like, who wants that? Who would want that? Dude, you know how much trouble people went through to get rid of that? And now they're like, hey, you know what we need to do is separate ourselves. Wait, what? My God. Oh, man. I look at things like people saying make smoking tobacco and vaping illegal, but turn around and say make drug or of choice 100% legal. I'm saying here, WTF. Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. People who are like, oh, you should make, say, tobacco and vaping illegal, right? Yet they're hopped up on medication that's altering their minds more than any cigarettes or other illicit thing probably could. Plus, then you'd have to get into the whole alcohol thing, and then that's just a small step into like banning certain foods because technically they're not healthy for you. I mean, you could just take it to just the nth degree and just get ridiculous, Google, what's a sense of humor? Error, right? I'm sorry, your search results have, are zero. Did you mean science rumor? No, I meant sense of humor. Sorry. I'm just glad they passed laws to protect monuments, Confederate down here, so they can't be removed or destroyed. Yeah, that is a thing. Historically, you can literally say, I don't agree with any of this stuff, but that it's like a piece of art kind of thing. So I look at it from an artistic standpoint, not what it represents. It's just, it is literally part of American history, and whether it's good or bad, you don't want to forget about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to ignore it and just kind of, oh, well, get rid of it. Nothing bad ever happened here. No, you do. You actually do need monuments to remind you of how messed up this country was at one point and still is now. Speaking of milk, I mixed it with scrambled eggs and they taste good. Yeah, if you make a really good omelet, that you use milk. Isn't that like common knowledge? You put a little milk in it? Anyway, I don't think we're going to get to a point where it's full on fascism ever again. Because, that's what they thought in Germany. No, never assume we're never going to get to that point where people are going to get to that extreme level of whatever. Because a lot of that stuff can be misconstrued. Like, what, you found that really good quote by, I forget the author's name now, I'm terrible. that political correctness is a form of linguistic fascism. And that's true. It's basically you're dictating thought, speech, and everything based on your views. And that's, dude, never assume anything can ever get as bad as it was during ye olden World War II times, because it can, and it may have a different name, but never assume it will never get that. It'll be done under a different name, like social equality justice, or something like that. But you know what it translates to? Something bad. So trust me on that. Never, I would say, never assume that won't happen. Don't sit back and be like, that won't happen here. It could. It's just you got to see it when it's labeled as something else and recognize it for what it is. That's true. I don't know. I don't think any country is immune to thought control. Hey, speaking of thought control, thank you. Right, I got the side effects thing. We were just talking about medicines. Thank you. Why do those show up but the other ones don't? God. Streamlabs? It's always on a Wednesday, too. Do they do server maintenance on a Wednesday? That's just dumb. Anyway. What is humor? Did you mean humorous? No, we're not talking about skeleton bones. Let's see. PD James, thank you. There you go. Not art, it's history. Those that forget history are doomed to repeat it. Yeah, it seems everyone's got a really short recollection of history. You know what I'm saying? 1984 was supposed to be a work of fiction, not a roadmap. No. Blinks. Squish. Wolfgang is... Wick David... Okay. Coffee time. Go. Here's an ice cube. I got an ice cube. That's really iced coffee. We're not talking about Skeletor. Yeah. Whatever happened to him? Last time I saw him, he was doing Geico commercials. Yeah, I kid you not. That's so sad. I don't like that ice cube on my mouth. That's weird. Okay. It'll melt. It'll be fine. You're right. Yeah, I know. Because Skeletor became a meme. Yeah. Not literally the last time I saw Skeletor, he was doing Geico commercials. I think I'm just pulling this out of my butt. Nope. I've gone live, so I'm out. Later. Ace of Diamonds. Enjoy your stream. Have fun. Doing what you do. Bonehead needed better agent. Yeah, right. Skeletor was always a meme. Was it? I don't know. I'm tired of memes too, by the way. They're very boring and bland and samey. You know how many times I see the same one over and over? Like, it's usually the same quote with just a different picture, like, blah, 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 be like, and it's just some dumb picture that almost makes sense, but 90% of the time it doesn't. It's very, it's very boring. Saw the V for Vendetta speech the other day, getting more relevant each day in regards to giving thought control to the government. Yeah, it's kind of really weird. The other aspect of, aside from people being very offended by everything, is there is this inherent desire for everybody to say the government should be taking care of this. When in regards to like speech, even Zuckerberg, the Facebook guy, was like, yo, the government needs to come out with some guidelines as to how websites are run, so there isn't all this weird stuff being put on. Did you really just say that? What was that, Zuckerberg? You want the government to control speech on websites? Is this what you're telling me? Are you insane? For that, I'll move to China. I mean, like, in all seriousness. Huh? What? Yeah. Like I said, never assume anything bad is going to happen in this country when it comes to idealisms. Well, the guy's got more money than God, so if he wants an alternative internet, he can make one, literally. All right, off topic, but does having the chat open but the stream not playing still pull a lot of data? I don't think so. If you don't have the stream playing, no, it shouldn't. It should just be text. Dude, save your data. If you got to go, go. Watch the VOD at, a convenient time when you can hook up Wi-Fi or something. Seriously, don't worry about it. I understand. Hope you have a lot of caffeine for your 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream? You're insane. 80s cartoon villains are the most memorable. I don't really remember any villains from, like, current cartoons. I really don't. Except the triangle guy from Gravity Falls. What's his name? Bill? Oh, my God. Why can't I remember his name? I wanted to say Bill Pullman, but that wasn't him. Cypher. Bill Cypher, right? Thank you. Hey, thank you. Better brush up on your Mandarin. Yeah, dude, I would actually... No, why? Because if the speech restrictions are the same here than they are in China, then what's the point? I remember Jackie Chan making that notorious remark that the people of Taiwan and Hong Kong need to be controlled and to be behavior managed by the government, like the people of China. Ugh, God. Why would anybody want that? Here's what I want from humanity, okay? It's very simple, It's very simple. This is what I would hope for humanity. For humanity, right, to have a decent sense of right and wrong, yet not have to have boundaries imposed upon them because their sense of right and wrong is fair. You know what I'm saying? Is that wrong? Like, I mean, I guess I'm asking a lot, but like if people were just civilized, they wouldn't have to have laws. So I'm literally going against the tide of centuries of human idiocy. So, yeah, never mind. I just had a self-realization that people are terrible. Okay. Where's that spacecraft that's going to another planet? Can I volunteer? Can I just be like, yo, I'll be on Mars. Let's go. Mars bound. Going to Mars. There's no linguistic bars in Mars. Because I'm in space. I can say whatever I want from my face. In space. Yeah, in space, nobody can hear you You know what I'm saying? Anyway. I'm building it now, right? There you go. I'm building a spaceship now. All aboard. Oh, no, not lag. Cantonese is more used in more areas than Mandarin. Really? Huh. That's going to be tricky, too. Is there lag? Not that I know of. We're good. We have not dropped a frame. There are good villains from the 80s. The Skeletor, Mumbra, Cobra Commander, Shredder, Megatron. Yeah, they were pretty iconic. But, getting back to villains, there's not many that I even really recall in recent cartoons, except for Bill Cipher, And that was a dark cartoon, man. That was only a couple of years ago, and that was dark. And it came out from Disney. How come they don't make more stuff like that? I'm getting these candy-coated, bland things that are just terrible. Please, make something good again. The best meme is the one of the oldest. All your base are belong to us. Oh, God. All your base. That's like meme number 1 for the internet. No, wait. Phone was downloading something. Oh, okay. Make Mars hospitable already. Can't hurry enough, right? Yeah. We'll just make Mars like Earth. It'll just be a little more difficult to get around. What's up, Pine Tree? Pine Tree! No, it seems fine. Sorry, false alarm froze. Okay, phone was being dirt. Funny but dark. Indeed, funny but dark. That was the whole thing. That was like, Gravity Falls was like one of the few cartoons I was like, man. I was actually impressed with it because I went back and watched it because I didn't know it even existed when it came out. And I was like, what? Where was I for this? And I'm glad I went back and invested the time in it because it was a great series. And I really wish there were more series like that, We have Hilda of DuckTales. Those are dark too. Dark. Yeah. Here you go. Something I've noticed on a positive note, I always watch the new Foamy cartoons and binge a lot when I'm drawing. If you look, there are more thumbs up by far than thumbs down on all vids. Means there's hope. Yeah, but, I think a lot of people are with, watching Foamy have just been watching it for forever. Every once in a while, you get like somebody's just like, this is bad. I don't like it. But generally, a lot of people are just, they're kind of on board. But I wish there were more. I wish everybody out there who liked the Foamy cartoons was just sharing them with other people who weren't like-minded, and then be like, yo, come on, dude, just try to listen to this, listen to the words, and just try to apply them to yourself. Maybe you can learn a little bit about yourself, And that's kind of the whole point of the rants, is just really to just point out like some just human stupidity and get people to look at themselves and be like, wow, I can't believe I do that. I really got to stop doing that. I am oversensitive. I am doing this. I am that person that high beams people who are going slow in front of me and endangering lives for no reason. That kind of thing. And just get people to just correct like minuscule behaviors and get them to know themselves a little bit better. But even that's an uphill struggle these days. Because I'm not there playing with a cat all day or just putting on makeup tutorials and, dyeing my hair and twirling, it around my fingers and taking selfies in some place that I have no idea where I am, with a live jaguar behind me because I need an Instagram photo. So let me risk my life. Anyway. What happened? Who died a while back? The troll old guy died. Really? When was that? I need to stop sleeping on my arm. It's starting to hurt. Yeah, dude, no, that's good. No, when you wake up with, what do they call it? Dead arm. Oh, that's rough. That happened to us twice. We thought we had to go to the hospital. We were like, oh, God, my arm, it doesn't move. No. It took like 10 minutes for it to move again. It was crazy. Over the Garden Wall had a great villain. Did I? No, I don't think I saw that. My very first Foamy episode was Gassy Pop. Gassy Pop, Gassy Pop. The Mars can't hold an atmosphere because it lacks a Van Allen belt. We'll make one. Come on. Google that. Hey, Google, where can I get a Van Allen belt? Have you tried your local... try Amazon. So then Van Allen belt. That'd be a good name if you're a designer. Your name's Van Allen and you just make belts. It would work on so many levels and nobody would get it. Yeah, it's a bit hard because people tend to fixate on profanities and harsh words rather than the truth of those videos. I always feel a bit anxious sharing Foamy videos because they might want to cry safe space on me and stuff. Be more sensitive. Yeah. Be more sensitive. No. How about you be less sensitive? That's the thing. Why do I have to be more sensitive? That's the thing, man. I don't get it. Why does everyone have to be more sensitive? Nothing gets done if everyone is too sensitive and they're just sitting around crying. Somebody's got to be insensitive and get stuff done. That's how life works. You think the military functions properly, because they're sensitive? Well, Sarge, I don't feel that we should really be in a war. So maybe if we just talked to these people and respected their ideology, maybe we wouldn't have to be in a war, Sarge. Yeah, you say that to somebody over in a country who are fanatics. Yeah, you see how that plays out for you. See how that works. See how that goes for you. See how sensitivity works with people who are insane zealots. See how that goes. Sarge, I don't feel like I should be doing boot camp exercises. I don't feel. It's just I feel, it's very harsh. It's like I got these, it's gonna hurt my nails. And I don't see the whole point of it all. Just imagine if the military functioned on everyone's a winner. No, that's why you got people doing kitchen duty. Because not everyone's a winner. Absolutely. I'd be the guy scrubbing the bathrooms because I would be terrible at war. But if I had to function within the military, that's what I would be doing. It would be an important job that needs to be done. Fine. I get it. I know my role. I'm fine with that. Because I'm not going to be American sniper out there just being able to just... done. Dictator gone. Edward Kill, aka Trollo Guy, died back in 2012. Why? Was he just bored? I don't know. Anger gets stuff done. Yeah, seriously. If he was all like, I don't feel like ranting because I don't feel like I wouldn't want to offend anybody, you know. And I know there's a message, but still, I mean, just it's so angry and please, please. If you can't take a little bit of somebody, a little cartoon squirrel yelling at you, I don't know what you're doing with your life. They're trying to take out those seeking killers so that those others do not have to die. There you go. I'm too sensitive to do push-ups, Sarge. Yeah, Sarge, it's 2019. If I have to do push-ups, everyone should have to do push-ups. Yeah, and that's when your platoon kicks your butt right before you go to bed every night for the duration of your stay in the military. They try to kill me. I'm going to fight back. There you go. It is what I did when I was in war zone. Sorry, it's how things are with freaking places. Yeah, dude, that is the thing, man. What are you going to do? You're going to be in a war zone. You can be like, oh, excuse me. I know you want to kill me, but I mean, come on. It's 2019. Exactly. No, come on. Trust me, the military, at least when I served, is not for sensitive people. No, exactly. That's why I never joined, because I'm just like, I would be the first to admit I am not cut out for military duty. I'm not. I don't even like having to go outside to get mail or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't like walking down the block, let alone trekking 5 miles with all this gear on my back and basic training. I don't like climbing stairs, let alone ropes. You kidding me? I don't even like sitting up from my chair, let alone doing push-ups. I am not cut out for military duty. I can peel potatoes. That I could do. Yeah. Wash some dishes. You need me for that? I got it. There you go. Just don't put me in a war zone. I'm very sensitive to loud noises. What? Get out of here. Idea for a new squirrel. Hippie squirrel. Nah, not doing that. No, we had that idea. We had a couple of how many different other squirrels were you going to put in a cartoon? You had the hippie squirrel. My God, you had a really the squirrel that you were going to do that made Foamy almost seem tolerant. Then you had the weird one, which was just going to be like all sorts. And, people were like, well, you got to have a girl squirrel. And we're just like, no, because there's no need for one right now. Foamy's got to be in a relationship. Here we go. Everything's got to be tied around a relationship. Got to have a relationship. Got to have a love interest. Why? Anyway, now there were a couple. You have a list somewhere in one of your sketchbooks. You right. There you go. Ow, I got shot. This bullet better be organic. Excuse me, are these naturally, fair trade military weapons? Yeah. You're going to be real concerned about that when the bullets are free range. Aiming to your head, right? God. Wouldn't take me due to epilepsy. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. People like that could sign up for USO special. See, I could do that. I could do a USO show and be like, hey, that kind of thing. But I could do like little things. I would even work behind the scenes. Curtains. Somebody's got to pull the curtains, right? I'll do that. That kind of stuff. But dude, you can't put me in a war zone. I'm also not agreeable when it comes to authority. So, chances are I'll be put in the brig, solitary confinement. Court-martialed several times just because I couldn't keep my mouth shut. No, because I would be that type of person. Somebody says, you got blah, blah, blah. You got a big mouth on you. Give me 20 push-ups. I'd be like, no. Well, you're going to go to the brig. Take me there. Like, literally, that's it. They'd throw me in a brig, and I'd be fine with it. Like, that's the beginning and the end. Well, you're going to be in there for the next 2 years. I'm okay. There's going to be no sunlight. I'm good. We're going to break you. No, you're not. I'm not doing anything you tell me to, so I'm just going to sit here. You want to court-martial me? Go ahead. I don't care. You're going to go to jail. Well, at least I'm not killing anybody, right? I mean, that's like literally, I'm just, it is weird. I know it's probably different when you're actually there, but, you know, don't they have the hot box? Or is that just in movies? I don't know. I'm not good. I'm not good with any of that. I'm late. Interest, what's up? Light means it can be moved by a single soldier. No one said easily. Oh, there you go. Foamy, no, we're not doing that. Not every person needs a relationship. I get the feeling that Foamy is like that, so I accept Foamy for who he is. Right? Dude, a lot of people, early on, it was like, by the third season, everyone's like, when's Foamy gonna get a girlfriend? It's just like, why? And then we were just like, no, we're not doing it. There's no reason to write that into the series. You know, because here's the thing. A lot of relationships do not end well. Some of them barely function as it is. You think Foamy would want to be a part of that? No. He doesn't have the patience for relationships. First misunderstanding, he'd be like, look, I don't got time for this, okay? I got better things to do. If this is the way you think, then fine. Go live your life, be merry, and get out of my life. You know, that kind of thing. No patience, no time. Could have, medicine in boot camp, so it's understandable. Really? Couldn't have medicines? Really? Oh, weird. Not every person... Okay, no, I get that. My anger issues and ADHD prevented me from joining the military. No. Well, anger issues is a thing? I thought they would want that. You know, get you ramped up to just go out there and just, you know... I don't know. I think Foamy's related to the rabbit and Monty Python. Yeah, right? Question, do you really receive a fan mail asking for Foamy to be naked? Yes. Yes. Several of them. Usually, when you were doing fan mails, you wouldn't do it unless you had like multiple requests for the same thing. And there would always be that one person who'd just be like, oh yeah, I don't want to see anybody naked except a squirrel. And then you're like, nah, that's whatever. Then you get another one and you're like, really? And then you get another one, you're like, all right, this is going to the fan mail. Oh, it is getting windy. Oh, we're expecting a windstorm. It's windy. You see the light shifting in my face? That's the trees moving back and forth. Yeah, we're getting a windstorm. So you know what? If the stream suddenly collapsed, that's why. Maybe we should wrap this up. We're almost on 3 hours. Because they were saying expect power outages. So we should probably do that. Man, this was getting good. Flat feet is a no-go for the military. Flat feet? Really? Oh. I know. You have feet shaped like upside-down U's. It's really weird. He's got U-shaped feet. It's medication for ADHD and bipolar and military rejects admission for. Oh, all right. Wow, they're going to be running low on admissions then. Foamy is naked. Yeah, but I think they meant like, you know. Yeah. Hatta would put him to shame. Yeah, there is the Hatta. I wonder how that's going to go over. Yeah, next Foamy episode that comes out, next Wednesday, Hatta returns. Hatta returns! Sort of towards the end of the episode, but he'll be back. Yay, Hatta. Somebody's going to say something. Hey, that guy's being a blah, blah, blah. Dude, Hatta was awesome, man. I know, he was like kind of one of our favorite characters, frankly. Oh, and speaking of Hatta, no, we saw, because Susie June's coming back too, we saw some of the fan art on DeviantArt. That we saw. So, yay, Susie June got some love. Somebody did a Susie June fan art. Yay, it's on DeviantArt. We added it to our list. Along with a couple other things, Pauline got a fan art with her weird hair. It was weird. And what was the other one? There was another one. I think there was a questionable Jermaine one, which apparently that's still a thing. So, there you go. We're going extinct. What do you mean? You have good arches then. Normal feet. Oh, okay. Hatta wouldn't be racially insensitive today. I hope he doesn't get flagged. Oh, he's totally going to get flagged. He's going to get more flags than the UN. Trust me on that. God. That's gonna be insane. Yeah, the episode he's in isn't going to be bad, but, you know, stuff they have lined up for the future is just like, all right, let's see. You know, we're just kind of assuming it's going to be a no-profit episode. Anyone that he's in. I don't know. But do you guys really want us to change the dialogue around so we can make the $7 to $8 per episode? Yeah. Anyway, 2 hours 54 minutes. Yeah, remember Jiggly Butt? Yes. Anyway, so let me wrap this up because it is getting stupid windy, and if the power goes out, then this is just going to be a hassle to get up on YouTube later. So at least I could do the export beforehand. Who's Marky Mark? Want government to make laws about censorship on the web? Just wait. If they do, the laws will bite them in the butt. Just like that woman in England who lost her job over hate speech against a white person. Oh yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I've read about that. I was like, wow, that's interesting. And Twitter blocks the French government over their fake news laws. Okay, here we go. I miss Anime Real Toaster. Here we go. Classic episodes. Everyone likes the classic episodes. Huh? It's weird. Fine, don't like the new stuff. All right, now wrap this up. Get my music. Go. Because the wind is a-brewing. Which means things are going to crash and burn here. I know it. There's our music. Hey! Gotta wrap it up. I can't see anything. All right. Take my bits. Not named Lance, thank you. I'm sorry the alerts weren't showing up today, but that wasn't me. So yeah, we'll be on Sunday. The Grizz is streaming. Ace of Diamonds is streaming. AB Demon, you be streaming? You let me know. It's going to auto-host whoever later. I know, Psychora on? I don't know. Anyone? Psychora? Maybe we'll raid Psychora. I don't know. I'll try to raid somebody. I don't know if she's on. I haven't been keeping up with anything. I'm terrible. Everybody get out of here. There's a windstorm. It's getting windy out there. Go! Go!
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.